Welcome, adventurers. Before we dive into the action-packed world of Orensil, I want to take a moment to thank our premier sponsor, Forged in Fantasy, the incredible suppliers behind the stunning decor you see in our MythFits studio. From sharp, usable blades to intricate decorative pieces, they've turned our space into a true D&D adventurer's haven. Forged in Fantasy is a family-owned business with over 20 years of experience, and they've dedicated their whole lives to delivering exceptional customer service to help you find the right sword, shield, and more. Their passion for quality shows in every piece they offer, and trust me, they're just as amazing in person as the pieces you see and the props we use in our studio. Whether you're looking for a razor-sharp live blade, or a full-tang steel masterpiece, or a foam sword for your next cosplay, Forged in Fantasy has it all. They even sharpen pocket knives for free and can handle blades even larger right there in the store. You've got to experience it for yourself. They are located at the Triangle Town Center Mall in Raleigh, North Carolina. Forged in Fantasy takes the guesswork out of shopping by skipping online sales and shipping and waiting weeks for a product you've never seen. Forged in Fantasy provides hands-on assistance to help you find the perfect items for your decor, props, and cosplay needs that day. It's so worth the trip to see a store that has everything an adventuring party needs for their next campaign. Forged in Fantasy, we can't thank you enough for being part of the MythFits journey and for helping us create a studio worthy of adventurers everywhere. Check out Forged in Fantasy's Instagram and location info below in our sponsors' links. And don't forget to visit them at the Triangle Town Center Mall in Raleigh, North Carolina.
And that's when Alister finally put his pants back on. Welcome back, everybody! Thank you for tuning in on another wonderful Tuesday with the MythFits. As you saw in our commercial, thank you very much to our wonderful sponsors, Forged in Fantasy. If you do check them out, mention code MythFits at checkout. You get 10% off your order. And as well, thank you to Game Plan Gatherings. If you have any event planning needs, reach out to Game Plan Gatherings. They will hook you up. As we left off, Alister and his elite team of individuals set off to investigate the town of Duskwatch Hollow, a town that has had strange happenings and interesting occurrences with the local temple to Lunaris seemingly desecrated. You enter the town with no signs of bodies, no signs of struggles, and nobody there.
And we were attacked by ghosts.
By strange, shadowy, ghost-like apparitions. And as the fog kind of clears, a sonorous bell can be heard echoing from the bell tower of this cathedral. As the fog parts way and grows heavier around you, almost pushing in, pressing on you, you will feel yourself drawn towards the cathedral and set forward, climbing the steps and opening the door with a loud screech. And that's where we'll pick back up. Everyone will put themselves right at those temple gates.
If you can move me over there,
Perhaps it's Alister. Alister's with the blue.
Oh my guts.
Oops.
oh no,
This fog is going to do horrors to my hair. Horrors, I say.
I think the horrors were back there.
No, just wait. The frizz, dead ends.
I'm sure this is quite a dead end, right?
I'm going to. Oh, no. No.
Everyone
I'm
hates
going
when Alister knows.
Cast Detect Evil.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna get very evil from all around us. Just a thought, though.
Detect good and evil, please. But I'm going to try to concentrate into the chapel itself.
Does the lightning bolts behind not say anything?
Almost
What lightning
prophetically,
bolts?
you hear a loud crack, but not of lightning, as the doors slam shut behind you.
Landgrid? No. Can you open the doors back up? I fear our escape route might have been cut off.
I can certainly try. Hold on, and I'll try to open the door.
Give me a lift.
Put your shoulder into it, the good one.
Bless. Not bless.
Unless you're going to try and run at them.
And then
Yeah, that one. That's a spell I'm using.
21.
So you get your fingers in and you start slowly pushing the doors open, but it's almost like a strong wind pushes them, and you are knocked back about a foot. Alister, as you were saying this and searching for evil, you feel almost like a cold, sharp pain in your mind as the overwhelming presence of a malignant force seems to be gazing at you. You feel eyes unseen and almost like voices that you can't hear, just kind of subconsciously, almost inaudibly murmuring in your ears.
We're being watched. Somewhere. Yeah? Have you seen the fog and everything that swirls around and led us into this ominous chapel with no other place to go? Is that not clear to everybody here?
I feel that this sanctuary has been corrupted.
That's what I've said, yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
No, you said it was a holy place.
That was before.
Wasn't it being corrupted in the mission statement?
This is a lot of words. Let us just focus on the mission at hand.
Yeah?
I thought we were.
I think our legion.
No?
I'm gonna get to about right here. And can I just what all do I see?
So much as it appears, you see a kind of long, open hallway, or I wouldn't say a hallway, kind of a vaulted room about 20-25 feet tall. 4 large square stone pillars looking up these tall ceilings. You see the remains of pews, but they are kind of rotted and almost like they've been torn apart. Jagged chunks of them that are kind of blackened and rotted out with small mushrooms dotted upon them, kind of scattered across the floor. A large stone altar or plinth is at the back of the room, and a kind of indistinct figure that looks very gaunt and almost skeletal and very dark and shadowy, one might say, is kind of leaned up against this altar. With what looks like a black chain hanging from the ceiling attached to this figure.
Looking at all this, would there be anything that I would understand with the religion check that might help me understand what's kind of happened to this?
Sure, give me a religion check.
23.
So you feel like some foul ritual has desecrated this place. You feel almost as if your connection to Lunaris is somehow muted or even tainted as you stand on desecrated holy ground.
Daddy, it's holy ground.
That is terrible news.
That's... You know what? Does the door shutting behind us and the ghost not tell you this?
Perhaps what we should do at this point, I'm going to try to remember if I know how to purify the church or
Sure,
like
give me a wisdom check. Just a flat wisdom roll.
Okay. That is going to be a 12.
So you have heard of high priests and very powerful clerics that can walk the dream and kind of reconsecrate holy ground as they walk the dream, but you are not quite up to the ability of walking the dream yet. So you've heard rumors of it, and even as vain as you are, you know you're not capable of it.
The proper course of action would be for us to take a strong nap and go into the dream world, but I fear with all this corruption it might be too much.
Alister, if you lay your head down, your head will get much more.
It is very dirty and mushrooms. Not good.
Does anyone want to follow me further in, or who wants to wait here?
Oh, I have always got your back. Landgrid, forward!
I'd love to follow you in, but I think I'd like to see how this goes.
I'm gonna put my rifle away, take out my extraordinarily long sword, and I'm gonna bonus action bind with it.
Alright.
And then I'm going to... 3 copies of me are going to appear all around me.
Oh
Your
my
image.
god, there's even more of it.
As he'll walk forward with a sword, like, ready to go.
So as I walk forward too, kind of getting the feel for this place, seeing what's happening, I'll also drop my. It's my last channel divinity for this rest, so I will also be.
Be up next to the hooligans up there.
And without stepping on any of the pews that have any mushrooms on or anything,
So there's kind of a clear, about 10-foot wide walkway down the middle.
I'll go all the way to the pew with Alister.
How close we going?
So as you approach
sorry,
this, go ahead.
Just as a thing, I do still have my magic weapon from before.
Yes.
It lasts for an hour.
It would still be present.
Okay.
You probably have about 20 minutes left.
Okay. But please continue.
As you approach this figure, you realize that this is a very dirty priest. His clothes are kind of blackened, and he has been suspended by a hook drawn through his shoulder that is chained to the rafters. And he is kind of on his tiptoes. His eyes have been blackened, either burned or scorched out of his head, and his mouth has been stitched shut. But somehow, he seems to sense your presence. And Langrid, with a shaking hand, he holds out a scrap of cloth.
What do we have here?
And as you open it up, it is a fragment of a paladin's tabard. Very similar to the one you found before. It bears the sigil of Lunaris, but scrawled upon the back in a dark substance that looks like dried blood is a symbol of a tree wreathed in flames and dripping a black ichor.
This tells us something.
It does. We must help this priest.
I will take.
Are you alive still?
Almost as if in response to your voice, he reaches out his other hand and beckons you closer.
I'm going to lean in.
He very weakly grabs onto your hand, and you hear almost a guttural kind of sound. And he starts to shake and convulse, his body trembling. And then
I'm going to
suddenly-
immediately try to heal him.
Excellent. Please do.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah.
love when the DM is
I'm going
encouraging
to.
like that.
Let's see. What I have? Wait. Oh. How dead did he look? I guess.
That's a good question.
His eyes are scorched out of his head and he's trembling.
I'm trying to determine whether I should be saving a dead or an actual.
He's
hero.
not dead yet, but a stiff breeze will
Not
put him
dead.
there.
I'm not dead. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. 2d8.
Alright. So as you cast this spell, kind of channeling the powers of Lunaris, you feel once again your connection kind of muted, and the glow you expect to illuminate your hand and envelop this individual seems faint and kind of sickly almost. And for a moment it feels like he's recuperating, he's being filled with health and vitality, but the shaking intensifies.
I'm going to take a dagger out from my back. I'm going to carefully try to undo the stitches in his mouth.
As you touch the dagger to his lips, it feels strange. You don't feel the resistance of a thread. And as you look up from your hand and into his eyes, you see a black fluid dripping from him. But you realize after a few more moments it's not something dripping from his eyes. It's him, as he dissolves into a black liquid shadow and falls to your feet. A puddle that seems to grasp at your toes, seeping coldness into your armor.
I'm going to jump back and say, that was unexpected! Team! Defend yourselves! Something has melted this guy.
And with that, please all roll for initiative.
I woke up behind you, like, I just go, 10 gold, something bad happens.
20 gold, he did it.
That's
I
good.
think I might owe you money.
With a wrench in the library.
30
In
gold.
the crypt.
30 gold, it was the butler.
Alright, let's go
The
around
butler.
with touch.
50 was the evil cat.
Oh, me?
Hello. This place might be cursed.
Your AC as well, because I unfortunately.
It was hard to believe.
And your initiative.
You would
My initial is good today. It's an unnatural 20, actually.
Dirty 20.
the monster mash.
AC of 17.
An initiative of 17.
Oh, keeping it even. Langrid.
I'm gonna drop the shield, and my AC will be 20, and then I will, and then my initiative is 17.
Alright. Who has the higher dex between you two?
My dexterity is 12.
Mine's 11.
Alright, Langrid will go first. Oh, you are so slow.
And I'd have to let you know,
It's okay, I just
17's an odd
graduated.
number.
It's fine.
You said even.
You've been practicing your finger skills.
Negative inspiration. No flavor.
Flavorless.
Alister.
Alister.
Yes. A 13 for initiative.
And your AC?
My AC is a 19.
You are impregnable.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
What's her name?
16.
Alright. And
17.
Name and your
nice.
characters.
Who do you have?
18. What?
There you go. The 17. I
18,
just
very good.
finish it done.
Get your shit together.
Your dex is an 18?
My dex, dex is 16.
Okay, so you will be before Plaxia. Salir.
AC of 16,
Alright.
initiative of 23.
Ooh. Very, very nice.
1, 2, hits.
I hate you. Wait, just sometimes. I'll be right.
Oh, fair.
Didn't get that.
So, with Alister's proclamation of danger in imposing doom,
I'm glad I've warned everybody in the nick of time.
you feel this presence that all of you have probably noticed. This ominous feeling that you can't really explain as the fog that was outside the windows starts to creep through them and coalesce around the edges of the room. This pool of Icarus shadow that was once a priest condenses into a creature, which,
Yeah, that's called evil.
if you wouldn't mind swapping this miniature out for me. Looks very familiar, I
Good.
imagine.
Renfield!
Who's that?
Is it Rem? Is it Rem or Rem? I still don't know.
Rem!
Like REM
Let's
sleep.
just leave it at ambiguous. It's up to the audience.
It's Remstein.
Ambiguous or ambiguous?
And Jake, if you would put this next to those crates on the right.
Foul fiend.
Perfect. So these shadows coalesce into what almost looks like some form of eldritch horror turned into a dog. It's two mouths kind of stitched together, crossing over 3/4 of its head, with whip-like tentacles that reach forth almost like long, grotesque fangs.
It is something from a nightmare.
Or Japanese.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here's the coin!
Right there.
I don't think we have it ever known that.
It's right there.
think we
It's right
blew
here.
those away.
I know.
Oh, don't worry, I have a better table. But we'll get there.
Oh, that sounds good.
And
That is terrifying.
for the last thing that sets you on edge, you hear almost like claws. And everyone give me a perception check. Let's see who is aware of this.
Oh, I did pretty well.
Anyone over a 15, you would hear
Dirty 20.
this kind of clacking, and you look up, and a almost gargoyle-like creature made of stitched together skin and sinew seems to be hanging upside down, clawing its way across the rafters.
What's everybody looking
Do I
at?
get anything special for a nat 20?
Yes. An overwhelming fear and existential dread.
Doesn't seem great.
I'll
but
take it all but the fear.
I have not noticed a single thing above me,
Me neither.
That tracks.
even though you have suggested to always look up last time, if I remember.
Yeah.
It just
Nobody ever looks up.
in one ear and out the other.
It's a good song.
I think they
Look up.
prefer looking down at themselves.
Throw was down their nose at everyone else.
And so the first will be.
I cannot see my nose and my armor.
No, I got
I
it.
love how we're having this conversation. It's being readily accosted by these shadowy creatures.
Find your joy.
Welcome.
Glad I don't have a monologue.
You don't scare me.
Or good. Maybe you'll get attacked first.
I got
Lexi
Lunaris
just-
on my side.
Lexi dashes away.
Jenny, all up in front of me. Let's see what you got.
So you see this shadowy dog-like creature bound forward towards Alister. Right at
Wow, their initiative is first? Even with the 20 whatever? Oh.
Yeah, he did it despite
20.
Pupper Ducky Pupper does.
So this creature will lash out with his tentacles towards you, Alister.
Ooh.
Wild beast, you cannot touch me!
I don't
Oh, but
know
it
if a
will.
14 will hit, so once more.
Can't touch this.
Does a 21 hit you? So yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Excellent. Excellent.
Could have not touched these.
And he never returned.
Well, that was.
And we never
Finally.
saw him again.
I'm sorry.
So that will be 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And please give me a DC 15 con save.
Take it with your hair. Get a nice cut.
That would be a dirty 20.
So, luckily, these wounds don't leave too much of a lasting effect other than their damage.
Okay. So you said slashing?
Just very last.
Okay. I have fortitude. There's slashing. So I'll just take 10 out of that.
Very nice.
Wild beast, you cannot touch me!
And then it will use its shadow step to turn and go behind that other pillar at the front.
Do I get a opportunity?
Do not, as it is teleportation. If someone with much longer arms than me would be so fast.
Somebody will.
Landred?
Rules me out.
Where am I putting it?
And so the dog would be behind that pillar on the
Nope,
far right.
the dog next.
Oh, we're
The
good.
thing that looks like a dog.
The other
Not a
dog.
dog. The dog.
Here, you
The
do it.
lid. It's not even that guy.
I'm literally having.
It's not even that
That's
guy.
why I wanted those two.
I know, and they're just
Put
like.
him back. Put him back. Put him back. Put him back.
I'm just
That was fun. On the sarcophagus, sir.
On the
On the
lid.
Oh,
The lid.
my lord. The dog.
Now move the dog around.
The lid.
Around. This is going to take us 2 hours.
I know.
Around the world, around the world.
Okay, so everything is fair.
Behind the pillar.
Behind the pillar.
Other pillar.
Other pillar.
Yes.
so
Thank you.
Good job.
Sweet baby Lunaris. Alright, Salir.
Lunaris is
Hey.
A lot of messages.
Hey.
Salir, that dog has tried to bite me.
Okay.
It's like
I
very-
heard the eye roll, like I could hear it.
the RSD was how
Alright, fine. I'll go run at the dog.
Don't you think, it's not really a dog anymore? Have you seen how evil this place is?
I don't know. It's still kind of cute.
Lexi is just like puppy.
That's not a puppy.
Oh hell no!
I walk up to the dog.
Do you pet it?
You could say.
Against
Those
the
have our
grave.
auras. We don't have our auras.
Oh, yeah. We get,
Everyone gets bonus face in here.
Just
I think it's time to take Lassie out back.
So we have attack roll bonuses? We just no saving.
Just saving.
Okay. First one hits 19.
You have to do that.
16.
Not hit.
So plus, and then I'm gonna do a little double smack rooting at the end there. 17.
Okay.
Okay. And then 18. I was all around that little. All right.
50 within 10 feet.
All right. So 3 little smacks.
Oh, snapper.
Get my damage dice out.
Your damage dice, you just have to see.
Just my damage dice. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of
Slapping
damage.
everyone down to damage.
Or let's go really an old meme. And boom goes the dynamite.
You sounded really old when you said that.
Was that like?
Hey, can you shut the window? You're letting us.
Okay, so that was 11, 18.
Come on, man. Same episode.
What?
And boom goes the dynamite?
Not the same episode.
What?
We'll talk later.
It's an ancient meme
later.
from the. Oh, are you talking about the South Park reference?
No,
So
we'll talk.
52 points of damage. Yes.
52 points of
They
damage.
do. They also do force damage, not less damage.
Okay. So that does make a difference. So you see this creature is pretty decently wounded, but you'd say he's probably bottom. Oh, at this point.
Also, with way the subclass works, I have push mastery with my fists.
He is up against a wall.
Kind of like, what?
I'd say you could probably knock it back 5 feet.
Now I'm going to rotate.
And a do-si-do around the
Could
hill.
you take me and move me around to your left side? Like just like there. Actually, that's fine. Right there. That's good.
Pivot.
Don't call him a pivot.
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 CSGO references. Sorry. Is that what you're doing? CSGO?
Anything else?
Oh,
later?
It's a lot.
That's what I was doing.
There's a lot right now.
Only
Going
seen
twice.
It's okay.
That's it.
So, Tahatsu!
That's Hitsu Hachisuka.
Bless you.
That's my joke.
It's a really rather simple name.
But a very simple man.
Of course.
You know, it's
I just like to fish. Speaking of, the three of me are gonna go over and smack that dog silly. Can someone move me over in front of him?
Move him into the dog.
into the dog.
Yep.
No, that's not me. That's me. I'll make it all the way over there at 30 feet. You're fine. Just move me right in front of the dog. Thank you very much.
You're
Yeah,
using
what's
the
new?
enormously long katana.
Yes.
I see you
The compensation sword.
I'll show you compensation. Just come with me. I'm the only one who's not celibate here.
You're holding that sword like you think it's a bit longer than it is.
+9. Because that's part of his order.
Oh, I'm sorry. You missed it.
That's a 21.
Son, that's a quite long thing.
That's what I like my time with my boys.
Oh,
Snake eyes.
I hit. Oh.
That's
Hit two, more like hit two.
What's up with you today?
What?
I hate my friends.
Or like hits you.
Yeah.
that was fun.
Okay. See
So-
number of people.
Man, I'll pass it.
9 damage.
And that is just pure slashing.
It's magical. It's just magical slashing, yeah, because it's my attack weapon.
Yeah, so it's almost like it's a suggestion of an attack. It leaves a small kind of gash in this creature, but very minimal.
Yeah, I'll do another attack because that's all I can do. Same exact thing. So it hits.
So what?
That's better. 7, 13, 15.
Okay, so a little bit better.
That's all. And he's gonna stay there right in front of him because, yeah.
Alright. My turn.
Go right ahead.
Handling.
All right.
Man.
Handling.
This is the song.
Okay, so you got hit, right?
I did. But it barely grazed me.
Barely grazed. All right.
Didn't even ruffle my hair.
He took 3
Is that true?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna stand right there, and bonus action, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality. It'll start to glow as I walk out, my hands clasped together in a prayer. And for the duration of the spell, anyone in my aura on each of my turns, I can send something. So I'll send healing your way.
So,
first.
Real quick, is that a concentration spell?
It is.
So please roll me a DC 16 concentration check.
Okay. Interesting. That's bad.
He says, angry beyond belief.
Choose this dice, actually. This feels like... This feels like
it won't roll.
Oh, you are close enough to get it. I think.
Concentration?
Don't you think?
+4.
Yes.
Do both.
Oh, what is
Aura
it?
stack?
No, they
Auras
don't
don't
stack.
stack.
Are we both +4?
That looks
No,
like it's
plus-
enough.
That is 16.
Alright, means beats. So your spell does go off.
Sweet. Alright, and so I will send the healing your way.
It will be halved in
Oy.
halved in the You are on a desecrated temple grounds.
Hey, but anyways,
Nice 2s, idiot.
it is a bunch of 2s, so that's dark.
You don't have to be so rude to him about it.
What? This is
What you?
Say it again in English.
Don't be such a dick.
Do I need to
I know what that means.
What kind of
He's busted. Where is he going?
14.
Okay.
Say that here.
And that's half?
Yes.
I'm.
It's not that.
I look
No, I'm
great.
talking about me, but okay, your character.
I look fabulous.
Fabulous.
I look fabulous. I do.
Anything else? Going once, going twice.
And then
We need to finish this fight fast.
yes, we do.
I'm late for Project Runway.
And then
What the hell is that?
That's where you get on MythFits at midnight and you see Alister run the catwalk.
I think I'd rather stab myself.
In just a chainmail bikini and a helmet.
Definitely would prefer
Hell
to stab
yeah.
myself.
I'm sorry. Daya!
Oh god, yes, that's very good.
anyway, that will make a dex save. As I will cast Sacred Flame at it.
Alright. What is your spell save DC?
Spell save DC is a 17.
And
that's
that
good.
is the what used to be the priest.
Yeah.
Ooh, he will fail.
Sweet. That's gonna be 9 points of radiant.
Alright, so it seems to really heavily burn this wraith-like creature as you hit it with this ring.
Divine light hurts it the most.
Yeah, that would probably make the most sense considering
It might be cursed.
It is what I've been saying all along.
You are right. All along.
Guys, I'm starting to think this room might be corrupted.
yeah,
Finally, you understand.
It's like we went through a corrupted, never mind.
All right, Palaxia.
I wish this was in the missions.
Almost 17. So.
I thought.
Sorry, no, you were correct. It is languid.
Yeah.
You had the higher dex.
Thank you for complaining. It works.
I'm not ready. Lenny.
You bitch about
I mean,
not
I
going,
can keep
and now
taking
you're
my
not
Very much ready.
And Grids, smack it.
Dodge, you'd like Hama? It's Hama time.
I'm not excited. To
23.
find out.
That does hit.
Cool. I'm gonna
That one
use
either.
Shining Smite on it. So it is, and I have
Smite is concentration, right?
for this one. Yes, it will be concentration.
So please, same as Andalin, give me that concentration.
And don't forget the +4.
Use cast.
This
Because
little
you're next to me.
He's gonna let it
13.
That will fail. So
Oh.
as you try and utter the words to cast this spell, you feel yourself stumble over what you're trying to say. And you feel a faint glow on your hammer that kind of fades.
Cool. Okay. Does that still burn one of my spell slots?
It does burn your spell slot.
Well, that's just
You don't know
fucking.
that reference? It's a reference.
That sucks.
Should have made your save.
Damn, dude, got abandoned.
Not
So
S.
it's a right.
Wait.
All right, you ready? You can't roll any higher than
I
that.
know I'm right. I just graduated. I know everything.
So it'll do.
We're down.
14 bludgeoning.
That's gotta suck.
I push him back with my weapon mastery 10 feet.
Oh, right. So it kind of almost floats backwards.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
Not everything has
It's a lot of caffeine. Nice.
No.
all the
That was actually radio. I forgot.
This little light of his.
just changing it.
It does. So I just wanted to leave.
A little bit more.
And then I still have an extra attack, so I'm gonna leap over
All right.
and fall and get back up.
Give me a
Ain't nothing gonna
parkour.
keep me
I want to see how
down.
acrobatically you jump over.
Can I just use athletics?
Wouldn't that be parkour?
Sure, but
Either way
it's
works.
probably parkour, but I'll let you.
I've seen this on TikTok.
17.
So the ground almost shudders underneath you as you just.
Yeah.
The ground animation.
27.
That'll hit.
That just
Somehow.
hit me. Duh.
I will try to
Doesn't-
Shining Smite once again.
All right, it will be another concentration save.
It's over 20.
All right, you will be able to cast your spell.
Got you. That's that. 8.
That electric twang as the light turns on.
Right.
Good place.
Nope. I'm gonna take 8, 5, and 6. So 8 bludgeoning, and then 11 radiant damage.
Right.
He is now lit with bright light for 5 feet, and visibility won't work on him, and he has anyone that attacks him has advantage.
All right.
I will also use my weapon mastery to again push him another 10.
Please put a
further into the wall.
circle on him. Probably close to 35 or something.
It says blessed.
Excuse me. Close.
Where I'm at now, if I started here, how much movement do you think I have?
I'd say you probably use 10, 15 feet to jump over, so you probably have another 10 or 15.
Okay. If I push him 10 feet, I can get right in front of him.
You can get right back up in his
I'll
realism.
get right back.
Hello, you.
That's everything. Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Weasel.
Sorry.
Go to the
Now
new
let's
girl
go to
round.
the Galaxia.
Alright, so I'm.
Hello, fellow humans.
Wasn't the
Why am I
but it
saying
works.
this? In the middle of a fight, it is an odd thing to say.
Could the big
Inspiration has taken me.
I'm gonna go run to sleep for 5. Hey, I wanna go over by the puppy.
You want to get the puppy?
Yes.
You want to pet it?
No, I'm gonna smack it with my rune etched star.
Morningstar.
Morning star. Yes, my rune etched morning star.
I believe what you mean to say is you're going to get on top of the morning, do ya?
I don't understand what he's saying.
Sing it together. It's
Top of the morning, do ya?
Common, maybe draconic.
Woo! Natural 20. Why'd you almost pick that up?
I don't know.
So that's why, no.
You don't get to get with the bleeding edge there.
Yeah. So, yeah. 1d8 plus 2 force. And, no, wait. Yes.
You roll it twice.
And then also strikes with the weapon, give off a burst of blinding light. So.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Oh
no.
PB times put it along with.
I don't know why I was doing that though.
That was a 4. We don't clap for 4s.
That was a d20 though. I was supposed to do this. 7.
Okay.
And then flash of blinding light with the one.
Did you double it? I wasn't gonna tell you that.
You should double it because you couldn't, but didn't do it.
One more time, why?
Because you crit it.
Yay!
You crit it all over that puppy.
Another 6.
That's
Damage.
And then I also would like to divine smite right after that as my bonus action.
Nice. And where are you?
Okay.
Okay, you are out of.
This is not bad for straight out of the schooling.
Huh?
You're out of range. You're good.
Huzzah! So that's 11. Yes. What? Trying.
If it's blinded, does that mean you get a pin?
Blinded by the night.
What is your?
Wrapped up like a douche. Why am I doing douche?
Like a duke. Like a duke.
What's your spell save?
Wow.
I think it's I think it's a black and then for abundance. Right now.
That's a good balance.
Oh wait, is it undead or a fiend?
It is neither.
Okay, never mind. It's not dead though? That's bad. Okay.
Not everything can be undead. Is that it?
So now that I'm done attacking and I'm so vitalized and I'm like, oh my Lunaris, I do not like how it feels in here. It feels gross.
6 free words.
Feels gross.
Okay. Anything else? All right. So, you will be getting an opportunity of attack for this Langrid, as this wraith-like individual is going to kind of drift past you and head towards Alister.
Wait, is he going again?
He hasn't gone yet.
It wasn't. Oh, it was the dog that went
It's
first.
the dog that attacked.
This is awful.
I'm with you, Alister.
23. That will hit.
Smack.
Oh, good heavens.
Today's episode's title brings to the rest.
Fire.
I like that. No fire, it's bad for wraiths.
Alright. So this silencer is going to kind of waft its way over to Langrid. And it will reach out. Sorry, great, Alister. It will put its hand over your helmet, and you will hear a voice almost inside your mind. You should not speak. The voice has been established by him. And you will feel a cool chill in your throat. And please give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma, you say?
Be DC 18.
Okay, well, it's 19.
Very
11
nice.
plus that.
So you feel a cool chill, but you luckily don't seem to have it affect you. And seemingly confused, he is going to look at you and then reach out and try and grab you again. And this is going to be an attack. Let's
Love that,
see,
like,
big
confused little
numbers.
double take, like,
Well, that's on that side. 18 plus 8.
Where was the earth shattering?
It
Yes,
does.
All right, so that would.
I was supposed to be just a divergent.
Are you currently concentrating on anything?
I am not.
Ooh, that's bad. That'll be 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
2 twos. All right, and that is going to be it for the silence here. Alister, it's your turn.
Do I remember the priest's name that was who he was?
Ooh, give me a give me a wisdom check, or give me a history check. Or sorry, research, or possibly religion. I'll let you use.
I'll use religion.
So pious.
What
a role model.
26.
Yeah, so you remember his name was Eustace Sinclair.
Okay. Brother Sinclair, I shall lay your soul to rest. Do not fear. And I'm gonna attack.
All right.
So holy.
With my war pick.
I'm gonna stand by that one, actually.
Yeah, he's a paladin. Well, you said it's out there.
It's out there.
That's forever.
Yay.
On the internet.
Okay, does a 16
Only
hit?
60%
It does.
for right now.
Okay, and that will be a yeah. That would be a 6. Plus with the magic weapon. Is that sorry.
What is? Does it have a +1 on it?
Yeah, +1. So
that will add it.
yeah.
You
And
attack with
it's-
advantage, though, too.
Okay. Didn't change that, but so 6, 7 damage.
All right.
Magical. Is radiant? Or a magic weapon, or is it just
No, it's
magic?
just magic.
Just magic. And I have weapon mastery sap, so he's sapped. And when he attacks with disadvantage if I recall.
Yeah.
And I will, for my second attack, do the same thing. Advantage. I rolled 2 16s. So, yeah, that's definitely a hit. Oh. 5, 6. I'm going to use a bonus action to smite.
Please roll that Constitution.
That's just a divine smite. There's no concentration. I don't think.
Does it have verbal components?
Yeah, definitely.
Then give me a DC 16 con check, please.
You got to focus on the speaking to good.
Probably not.
This is the benefits of letting your face talk.
Best fist of all
10.
time.
So you go, and as you go to speak the words of Lunaris' right to smite your foe, you feel your throat kind of clench up and tight, and you can't get it.
All right, so that's an additional 5 magic damage, then just a straight 5. All right.
Yeah, it's a real good change.
Brother, whatever his name is, I will lay your soul to sleep. Fear not.
So he couldn't
You
do
will
the spell, but he
dream
could
in
say
Lunaris' bosom once more.
What?
Hey, whoa.
Can I convert?
You all are really horny for a bunch of paladins.
I thought you were saying it's a celibate order.
That's my new armor has spikes on it, yeah.
I don't know what to do. Alright, anything else from Alister?
No, I think I talked enough and
I
fired enough. I think I will pass my turn. I will stay engaged.
All right. Andolin and Alister. You will have to give me a DC 16 Wisdom save as this fleshy gargoyle-like creature flies down behind Andolin and lets out a psychic screech.
Ooh. This one at PO?
You said wisdom?
That is correct. A DC 16 Wisdom save.
Oh. That's a 16.
Am I in any order that'll help you?
Where are you?
Right here, 10 feet away.
If it's 10 feet, yes, you get a plus
4.
Majorly gaming.
It is very high. It is past 1.
All right. You will take half damage at least. But no fright. Oh, come on. 2 1s. So that will be 8 halved down to 4 psychic damage.
Now you know how I feel from last round. It really sucks.
For me as well?
That's true. Yes.
4!
Or at least.
That's like most of my experience.
Oh, dude, I'm over here. I'm rolling for damage for you. Sometimes I'm just like, 6? Are you okay?
Do we can't lose a character yet.
Not really.
Who are you bringing in?
Well,
Are you gonna play Red?
not dead. Bad news, I lost my arm.
Don't worry, I'll put it back on.
Good news, you're alive. Bad news, the guard tower falls on top.
It was a D4. He didn't even have a modifier.
Oh my god.
It was just
and
1.
As it is kind of flapping about, let's say 10 feet above the ground,
Scream.
and it lets out the psychic screech, you will see almost what looks like the flesh of it kind of split, and a clone appears directly next to it.
Oh, we just woke up!
It reproduces asexually!
Alright. That would
This
be good.
little
I had
bacteria.
one. Motherfucker. I swear, your DM is prepared.
Yeah, I'll just put
I
this there.
think
Occasionally. Perfect, that works.
Mitosis.
Mitosis? No, those are put away right now. Brain cells.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Osmosis is.
Alright.
Okay, so now Alister's relation
With the dog creature.
Osmosis Jones, yeah.
Who is the
That is
that Hitsu?
Hitsu.
Hitsu's gonna take a nap soon as he gets bit in the face.
You can certainly try.
Right in your face.
That is going to certainly. Can somebody?
I disagree with that, Jules.
20 hit.
Yes.
It does.
But now I get to roll this little funny die.
Well, that's always fun.
And you miss and kill one of my clones and do no damage to me.
Alright, don't worry.
Is the dog thing the one that's attacking?
Yes.
It has disadvantage. It has disadvantage
These are just
on
just the
attack
scratch
rolls.
feet.
Oh, does it?
From Sap.
No, that's the rate.
No, she hit it.
I hit it with my Morningstar, which has Sap.
Okay, 16 will still hit. So.
Nah, well.
Yeah, we'll just roll that this way.
Nope. That chew's not gonna hit.
Sounds good. You killed one of my clones.
It's my base.
So it is going to now shadow step to behind the monk. Who's that? That is.
Does he even have sight of there?
Andolin. No, sorry, Salir.
Hello.
It does.
This one or
No, it's the dog.
The dog?
It just teleports. It's Misty
behind.
Step.
That's in front of.
It's about as much honor as a chicken.
I'm a DM.
I don't think you want to do this.
Alright, speaking of Salir,
I want to know what noise it makes. Tentacles.
I'm gonna attack that dog real quick. That is a 24.
Holy shit, woof.
it's the sound of the cat running the hair about
That's
that
real.
existential horror.
No. Oh, yeah. Still too real.
Okay, that's gonna really
Or really anything herking
Just
up or
that-
whatever.
Just that deep kind of.
Uh-huh.
At 3 a.m. it sounds like demon summoning.
So I turn around.
That sounds like something.
Get off of my. Oh.
And I'm gonna punch this dog.
Oh, I said it and I was ashamed after.
Flip the coin.
I don't think we're playing D&D.
You
There's
know
no
exactly.
stakes.
Yes, there is. Just because you don't know them yet doesn't mean there's no stakes. Flip the coin.
Whose turn?
Nope, flip the coin.
Where is it?
I can't find it.
Oh, I've already said what I'm
Yeah.
doing this time.
I don't have the
I
coin.
don't know where it is. I
How much
can't
damage
find
did
it.
you
It's gotta be 21.
I believe it is under
21
It was right here.
It's probably under her dice tray.
Are you hiding it, Shelby?
Oh my God,
It's under her phone.
Would you not?
Oh wow! Hey, look! I found it. It's right here.
Funny.
Sorry, my depth perception's not great right now. I'm trying to give it to you.
Please.
Here's the coin.
Take my hand.
That is
did it.
that is the flip of
Absolutely not flip.
That is the
You threw it up in the air and it landed.
Did it?
that is the
It did not
flip
flip.
of all
Say
time.
You told her to
Did
flip the coin. She didn't flip.
It's a good one.
That's a good flip.
Oh,
You want me to flip it? I'll slap it.
She did not understand the assignment. There was
Don't you worry too much.
Roll on a d20 table.
I believe he's punching really hard.
Whose turn was it?
Sorry, she's punching really hard.
Yeah, I turned around, punched the dog. I got a 23 to hit.
They're
Did
right
21 points of
behind.
damage.
They're right behind me on this.
How much damage?
So this thing is limping. One of its tentacles is kind of like flopping around.
Or
No.
I'll hit it one more time.
Do it.
Yeah. Even higher, 25.
wow.
It'll hit.
Your fists make the sound of shock shells.
16 points of damage.
Okay, gang.
Just do the Henry Cavill, you know.
Sorry. Just barely hanging on.
They're so
Okay.
There's a full demon system.
I'll use the push to push it 5 feet back from me. I'll let someone else handle that dog. Can you move that dog 5 feet away from me?
I'm going to
then-
be an adult and push off my problems.
I'm gonna run over behind Angelin, and I'm gonna start punching the gargoyle.
Alright.
Goyle!
So I have advantage because I'm within 5 feet of an ally. I'm attacking twice with flurry of blows. So that is a 21 and a unnatural 20.
Not good. That'll hit.
I'm doing great.
Watch the hit.
Everyone's doing great. That's the problem.
No, but we need you. That
We all do radiant damage.
Okay.
Have all these spell slots been?
so you stopped our divine smites, but you didn't stop the radiant damage.
That's
He doesn't have to say anything to hit things.
Move the headstones. 43 points of damage.
Yeah, so you
You're a
see it
menace.
kind of like float down a couple feet. One of its wings is a little bit limp, and you see an arm is kind of like twisted and contorted backwards.
Ugh.
And now, final question. Can I only use mastery once per turn? Okay, cool. Then I'm good.
I believe it's Hitsuhachi Suka now.
I believe you'd be correct, Daddy.
And I want you to come back here, you wee little babe.
Can you please move me to the dog?
And I'm going to hit it very hard. Radiant damage, I'm remembering this time. That's cocked die.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
That'll hit. Nice. Do you roll more than 4 damage?
Yes.
So, how do you slay this creature?
Hitsu runs at this thing after it being a coward and a half. And just full, he's a long katana, so just right through it.
That's not what the samurai used.
And then as he pulls out of it, just uses his foot to like kick off the remains of it.
So as you strike through this creature, it kind of tears into a shadowy film, much like those ghostly creatures you defeated earlier. And it seems to kind of reach out and try and grasp you. Please give me a dexterity save.
I'd really prefer if you didn't touch me.
No, don't.
What are the saves I'm proficient in? I kind of forget.
Hey there.
I believe it is charisma and constitution.
No, it's charisma and something. Hold on, sorry. I didn't mark it on here because I'm an idiot.
I mean, you
Who's he talking to?
Mostly to myself. Charisma and wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
Very wise, very wisdom. Yes, wise. Very.
Am I within range of any orb? No, definitely not. I fail.
Oh, you're famous now, bud.
So that will be 3 force damage and 6 necrotic damage.
That hurts a little bit.
Luckily, you have rolled pretty well.
So 3 force and
6 necrotic.
so 9 damage total. Alright, that hurts a little bit, but it's dead, right?
It does appear to be gone.
Dead 2 rays.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Which does appear to be gone.
Well, not too much, like 9. I'm fine. Alright. So I move 15 feet there. And can I get in range of anything else? No, not really. Okay.
We're good there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I get it's a little bit less to hit. It's only a +7. Actually, I haven't used my bonus action this turn. Object interaction, free action, dropping my sword. Bonus action, conjure packed weapon and rebind with it, which is my gun. And then I'm going to shoot that thing. Okay. And I still have 1 charge left of holy water as well. Actually, I'll shoot the big guy. Fuck him.
You had advantage.
Oh, I love that.
Actually, super sword in
He's glowing. Pretty brightly.
X-Men.
That'll definitely hit. That's a 22.
Nice.
Yes.
Advantage on a head.
Should make you flip to that one.
Ooh, that's very good.
Very nice, sir.
Not bad.
16.
Not bad.
16 plus 4 is 20 radiant damage.
Spicy.
That's the end of my turn. You shouldn't have run away from me. You hear that, you freaking ghosts? Fuck you.
Andolin.
Alright, could I... do I understand why spells are acting so weird here, or is there a way for me to... Could I perceive or understand?
In a investigation check.
Investigation. 11.
So you think one of these creatures, or perhaps this desecrated was once a consecrated ground that is now desecrated, has some impact on the connections of the gods. And one of these creatures is kind of impacting some of you and your friends' abilities to speak. Almost like it's kind of trying to steal your voice.
You'll never shut me up.
I agree.
I think we have some duct tape back there somewhere.
I'll use my. I'm going to mumble to myself to see if it's affecting my words. I'm just gonna say, "Is it affecting me?" Does it just affect any words, or?
It does not appear to affect you just talking normally.
That's affecting spells. Okay. I'm suspicious that it's that way, but I'm gonna move right here. At the start of my turn, just as a free action, I can send the healing from Aura Vitality to someone. I'm gonna send it to myself.
Is that concentration?
It still is concentration.
Okay, please remake that concentration save.
Start of my turn, or
At the
at
start of your turn. 16.
And do not forget the +4.
It's okay, you're gonna barely pass.
Alister,
One's right next to you.
That's what they said about students.
Nope, I don't trust this one. One keeps rolling back. That one didn't roll good at all.
Throw it away!
That's not very good.
Yeah, I don't make it.
So
Did you have it?
you you feel your connection to this spell kind of fizzle out and it dissipates before you can channel that healing energy.
Oh man, that sucks. Okay. Alright, I will.
Those downs to counter as a creature that targets spellcasters.
What about the anti-fist character?
It's not fiend.
No one can counter this.
Undeadish.
I don't see the anti-fist character.
It's called something that flies.
That's true.
It's a dragon.
You get that $20.
It's a dragon.
Venmo me.
Which
Alright.
kind? There's some mean kinds.
I will cast Word of Radiance, a cantrip. Can I do a cantrip?
Does that have verbal components?
Yeah.
And please make a DC 16.
I'm not.
Concentration save.
I don't.
+4.
Won't do it.
Alright, so you go and just like everyone else has kind of run into that has failed to cast a spell, your throat kind of chokes you up and over your words. No, we're not back at the tree.
Alright. Very well.
They wouldn't know about this tree. Unless it's an ancient tree that's been there a while.
How else do you think these weirdos get their jollies off?
It's a family year.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'll use my prayer ability, Divinity.
Okay.
And I will, on the first ability check, attack roll for saving throw that you make, Alister, with advantage for 1 minute.
That is fantastic.
That is advantageous.
So is your hair.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
My hair has
Where's the hair
advantages.
flip?
Brownie points there.
Perfect. Work it. Langrid.
Yes. All of my spells.
Alice got down.
No!
Hammer.
Oh, creatures go into silence.
Cast your hammer.
Cast it into the fire!
I don't blame you. This is only a encounter I made for you.
Advantage because he's
That fucking spell.
28.
27.
Uh, 10. Bludgeoning. And I will choose to.
He's looking pretty bad.
Yes. I'll still push him though.
Wee!
Do I get a opportunity attack?
That's exactly
He is not moving willingly, so no. He's only on willing movement.
He didn't tell you he was gonna
can't
push
do
him.
that. That is what
Well, I would ask.
is written.
It's always worth asking, right?
16.
Just have a line of people personally. That'll hit.
That would be fun.
That would be.
Just down the line. Whack. Whack.
It's gonna be 13 more.
How do you do it?
Ooh!
The first one I came down and I kind of like came backspin. I'm gonna like Tiger Woods golf swing up the jump and just see how high I can hit him
Who's
upwards.
Tiger Woods? I've never read about him.
So you strike this creature, this wraith-like, ghostly apparition of what was once a priest, and he floats up about 10 feet from the force of the blow, and kind of like shadows drip off of him, and you see the mangled disc within the rings. And its empty eye sockets kind of lock almost what would be a gaze on you, and you feel a cold tingle in your chest. As almost a sense of something has reached out and touched you.
Reach out and touch me.
I knew someone was gonna do that.
But it's not an ill or foreboding kind of touch. It's almost comforting.
I think it was more like a Happy Millmore swing.
I don't know that one.
Like,
Just
Happy
looking at me.
Gilmore?
Don't worry, that happened to me when I was trying.
You got my reference.
I did. All right, so he's gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
Oh, he died.
Drinking the gone.
With the rest of my movement, let's see. 25,
I only have 30 movement. I'll just do it. That way, I'm still at 3.
Now 1 of 5 of those remains. Alexia, what's your turn?
There's technically 2 of them.
It's my flabby bitch.
Looks like
Never. I would like to go.
knock over all my barrels.
I didn't do it. Right. Okay.
I think we're all a big battle of laughs.
We are.
I am a fish.
So Palaxia is going to take out her Morning Star again and try to just squish these fritters
Figures.
into fritters.
Okay. Into fritters.
Into fritters.
I was
19.
Right.
That was my best song.
There's some
Alright,
videos
so
of me very drunk doing that down in the comments.
3, that will hit you, illusion, so it will hit, but your strike will smash one of these bones. Just put that as you hit the illusionary club.
Okay.
This fucking joke.
It's mitosis thing.
He's gonna say he met Abraham.
Okay, so didn't have to roll for damage.
Don't sign the Constitution.
Neat. Well, I hit the wrong one. Sorry. Next.
You guys, wait, hit it again!
Yeah.
Hit it again!
Do it again. You can swing more than once, love, yeah.
Oh, that one.
She forgot that lesson
Yeah,
in Paladin
12.
school.
You only have a +1 to hit.
I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, you are much more to hit. Because it's plus your proficiency too. Go back to your main page.
It's your proficiency plus
Plus your strength.
So you have a +3.
Plus your +1. 3.
Plus 6. You have 6, so it's a 17.
Yeah, never mind. 17. Well, 18.
And is it a +1 weapon? So that's a +8 to hit.
What grades did you get in Paladin school?
Not good.
That's a 19 to hit.
There was this really bad plague. It all had to happen online.
Yeah, that's relatable, actually.
Yes.
We have
So
magical
18,
crystals.
so 19.
Yes.
So 19 again.
the infection on the
Yay! And I'm not hitting a ghosty one this time. Thank you.
Sweet baby Lunaris.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yay! So 7. Well, 5 and 2 force damage.
And your strength.
And-
your strength. +1.
It's 6 plus 2 force damage.
Yeah, so add 8.
Oh, wait.
Add 6.
Yeah.
So 11.
Okay,
11.
11.
Okay. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there.
We're
I'm just
getting there.
really excited because I also
Don't
want to
worry,
spend
we're
a
going.
charge to blind the.
We're going down the river. There's no boat, but we're going down this river.
We are.
We're headed
There's
There's a lot of alligators.
I knew!
Let's hold this. Some.
Alright, so 11 damage. Also, I would like to spend a charge as a bonus action. Since it did hit. To have them make a con saving throw.
Yep.
Or else they'd be blind.
Yep. Blinded by the Palaxia.
I just really wanted to blind it.
And what was your spell save DC?
12.
It will pass.
Oh well. Did I hit it that time?
It's just.
You hit it.
It was much better!
Thanks!
Speaking of the words of Alister, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use kind of my bonus action and reaction to
Your spell save?
put my war pick down,
Having 2 different
kneel down,
conversations.
say a very quick prayer over the fallen
Alright.
brother.
And what
May
do
you
say?
rest in brother Virtuous, or whatever his name is. May you rest and have the final sleep.
Strength.
After that, I will pull out a javelin and hurl it at that buddy.
All right. There is someone directly between you and this creature, but
I'm very confident I can hit it.
oh, I like that. Please, please throw. Please roll a 1.
Let's hope our leper doesn't die.
Am I rolling with disadvantage, sir? Or just straight?
It's straight.
Okay, good.
He is 10.
Where's javelin?
No, you're supposed to
This. That is cockeyed, or I can.
That's definitely cocked.
Oh, good. Okay, that works out for me. That is 18 plus 7. So that's a hit.
Alright.
And it'll be.
We're good.
1d6 plus 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 piercing.
No Andalin kebabs today. Anything else?
Hooray!
No, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna pick up my my war pick.
All right. You are done.
I do have movement left.
Okay.
I
up to you.
I will pivot and rotate over to behind the creature. If somebody could,
All right.
with long
Other
arms.
people want touching anything?
Long and
Yep. Perfect.
Tie it on the civilian wireless devices. All right.
That's definitely not your size.
Is everyone within 15 feet of it? Most of you are.
Not everybody. I'm not.
Is Langrid within 15
Langrid
feet?
and Pizza were
Perfect.
I just ran out there.
I was hoping I'd get to do this. Everyone within 15 feet of this creature, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
You said within 15 feet of this whole farm?
Yes, sir. 15.
I'm there.
Oh, he's 10 feet up in the air. You're good.
Oh, okay.
we also get plus 4 from this
Yoshi, thank you. Don't get plus 4.
plus 4 too.
I got you, buddy. You can't really help you.
Did anyone fail?
I rolled a natural 20.
I got a 28.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Plus 4 health.
What about you,
I-
Alice? Andalin and
I got a 26.
Salir.
I got a 28.
26.
What about you two? What do you roll for your save?
Unfortunately, I'm a cleric.
Am I within?
plus
You are within.
Aha.
One be wise though.
God,
You're
Plus
good.
4.
17.
That's good.
Plus
Plus 4.
So 20. Non-natural 20.
21.
17. You might want to go back to
I rolled a 16 plus 1 plus 4.
You add up yours.
So-
Plus the
and
one.
then he's giving you.
All of you who pass will only take 5 psychic damage, and none of you are frightened. We'll take full damage.
Very unfortunate for you.
Yep. And now it is going to try and fly up and ascend to the ceiling.
I'm
And
going to opportunity attack the shit out of it.
With flyby, it does not take opportunity attacks. It is going to fly up towards the ceiling and ostensibly is trying to flee
Which way?
up. So
Oh, just up.
basically on top of that pillar. Is going to fly 60 feet to the top of the building.
So, any opportunity to attack? No, we've already.
All right, Salir, it is your turn again.
I want to roll up the wall. I want to run up that pillar.
All right, it is about a 25-foot tall building.
Okay.
Can you just do that?
It's a monk. No.
Oh, parkour.
You want me to roll parkour?
Or Absa.
Parkour!
Michael, stop.
Other corner.
Yeah.
So, by your first step, you're about 15 foot up there, and it's almost like you're walking, but
Yeah.
sped up, perfectly horizontal.
Okay, so he's further above this.
Like,
So he's a little bit above, but you're kind of on the rafters now.
Okay, so how much further up is he?
I'd say about 5, 6.
Oh yeah, you can help. Okay. I want to. So the pillar's like 5 feet from the wall.
It's about 10.
Yeah, I'm a monk. I want to run, kick off the wall, and try and get one hit.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. That's cool.
Give me an unarmed combat.
Grapple.
Is it 29?
Was it a nat 20?
So,
Oh.
It's a
as
19.
this creature is flying towards the window, you see this monk run up the wall, just like jump off the wall again, do a kickflip, and grab it by the base of its wings.
Wow.
Like pull up, like head right behind its head.
I assume that took my action.
That will take your action. She is very
I'm still gonna punch it with my bonus.
Get that thing out of the sky!
I'm just looking up like, that was so cool!
Okay, so it was a 19.
I could have done that.
hit and crit.
Oh, I know you can have.
Aha! We're running out.
Yeah, maybe he's running it in slow motion with his hair.
And your dreams,
Just
maybe.
Hair of billowing.
Oh,
Yes.
conditioner of
Toupee.
Conditioner of billowing.
That sounds fire.
You get it.
Yay! That's awesome!
And look, your conditioner of billowing.
For some reason.
That's what's in the,
Gogmagog has
the altar.
Straight from the Duke's warehouse house.
It's 67 points of hit.
And make it brutal.
Well, so as I take off the wall and I grapple back onto it, I just punch it once in the head, and it kind of just goes unconscious as it starts falling. And just as it gets in the air, I push it below me so it takes the fall, and I just.
Oh.
She is very scary.
This tiny creature that appeared to have been made out of stitched together skin and sinew, just it lands like a piñata that's mixed with a watermelon.
Oh.
Just a wet, pulpy, squishy mess splatters all over everyone's legs and feet. You are drenched from head to toe and stand up dripping, just clutching the two wings that you ripped off this creature in the fall.
I'm like one knee on the floor where I landed on it, wings in hand as they come up as it hits the ground. I'm like, oh my. And I
What?
drop them.
What teachings of Lunaris teaches that?
Clean.
I do not know, but it was very impressive.
I never said I was taught the teachings of Lunaris. I'm the guardian of the temple of Lunaris.
I run up to you with a handkerchief and I go, oh my gosh, here's for your face. That was so cool. I don't think, okay, Alister could have maybe done it, but like barely. That was so cool.
I must say, it would have been hard even for me.
I want to say under my breath while I'm kind of cleaning it. I don't the other one.
Don't worry, I cleaned them and no one cares.
I don't know if anybody hears it.
I definitely don't, but I look over at Hitsu and I'm like, thanks for finishing that door.
I
I had to help you.
I cast light on my staff. Does it work?
Do you speak something?
I do have to speak.
It works normally.
Yeah, that really stupid dog made me look bad.
And when you hold up your staff like a torch and cast light upon it, this light fills
His name was
the
Eustace.
temple with a blinding radiance and reflects off the walls, which seem kind of wet and glistening. And the shadows seem to have kind of dissipated and are now just back outside the temple.
That was dreadful.
That definitely wasn't the source, though. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been alive there.
How's everyone doing?
I'm alright.
I will pass.
I was in the back, so I didn't see, but
I
what
will-
made it attack us?
I will
I thought it was
disrespect you by
cheats.
asking.
Can I use a prayer to try to holify this area?
Sanctify this area?
Can I use prayer?
Can I help?
Can I help?
Can we all? We're so good at prayer.
Can I watch?
Can we all?
Lord, thank you.
Give me an advance. Give me a prayer roll. We'll take an average. Yours is with
You sit in
disadvantage.
your chair.
Okay.
It's because you only have one eye.
And I will.
Is that a straight roll or
It is a straight roll.
It's a game roll.
Just so you know, I still got a 19.
But are we adding our prayer?
Of course.
Oh, well, I'll do this.
Standard prayer roll.
Roger. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 14. Not great.
Graxia.
Oh, I'm praying too? Okay.
Are you?
We are all joining hands.
Okay, we all
and
join
praying.
hands.
Pretty good.
My prayer hands.
Everybody bow your head.
What's your prayer skill?
Oh, whoops. Done. I'm done.
Paying attention with the knowledge.
I got embarrassed.
Per minute. Advantage for
I mean, sure.
26.
That's anything.
Tabzster.
28.
Aw, man. Of course you'd be better than me.
20. Dirty.
Jesus.
Oh,
So they
no.
I'm just watching.
Lunaris.
I rolled the lowest.
Can I pretend like I'm
14.
praying?
Sure. Roll a prayer check then if you are pretending to pray. I will take. I will
When you
subtract
work
that
for the
from
gods,
total.
they're not that impressive.
17.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, so the average is a 15. So all
Still
of you
really good.
feel a kind of backlash. The DC was an 18.
Oh,
My bad.
As this corruption strikes you, and you all will take.
Oh.
Fuck.
Go.
I won't. Just saying.
Where is it? We got it?
Ooh, finally a decent roll. So 8.
I think someone wasn't playing to their maximumness, yeah.
22 necrotic damage, with the exception of Langrid.
22.
22.
Necrotic damage.
Do I take it if I wasn't actually?
Yes.
I have
Alister's looking
I'm
a
very
little
hurt now. That's a
weakened.
lot of damage.
I have 2 health left.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And with that, we're going to take a brief intermission, everyone. So we will see you back here in 10 minutes with what happens to our erstwhile elite team of paladins, clerics, and other miscreants.
We must not be late.
I resemble those flames.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
The only story that I have to tell is that Griffin hurt.
Renfield forgot to plug in the power cord again.
The
What a
soul is-
failure.
No worries, the spirits might not appreciate us, but I'll make this better. I'll cast Mass Healing Word. And I already rolled during break. Let me take a check real quick at how many people it affects.
Before he finishes casting the spell, Da, should you wait till we go outside before you cast the spell?
Already rolled.
Okay.
The monster's gone. I was already able to cast a different spell.
You are certainly able to cast your spell.
Thank goodness I was about to roll a fate.
I thought it was because you were in this room.
You should not be throwing things in the chapel, sir. Even a defiled one. If you can help it.
I'll do my best.
And speaking of defiled, you will only be doing half of that one because you are still on desecrated temple ground.
Can I wait for later then?
No, you already said you rolled it.
Cool. Alright. 26.
Alright, so that would be half to 13.
I don't know what's happening with
I
that.
feel like
I'm feeling much better, but it has been a little bit disappointing that the prayer hasn't worked.
You got 15.
The temple still looks defiled to me. And gave me an awful headache praying in here.
Temporary?
Pay attention to me, everybody. I'm trying to make a plan.
I already said that wasn't the source of corruption.
That is what I'm saying.
You know, that's what I said. You know, never mind. How are we feeling now?
marginally better.
Number.
13. 13 better.
I've never seen a deep cut heal like that before. I've never had a deep cut before. That was awesome.
That'll be mini law. I will go over here and I'll inspect or investigate. What is that? What is that?
Give me an investigation. Okay.
Landgrid, why don't you go and investigate the altar?
That's what I'm doing, Alister.
So crazy how Alister seems to know what we were gonna do almost before we do it.
All right. So you take a quick look at this altar and kind of dust off some debris, scraps of cloth, and
pull out a dust dirt.
And you see carved over top of the symbol of Lunaris is a strange sigil that you recognize, and it is one that was carved numerous times into the walls of the cave where you found this pool of ichor with Alister before. Where you first kind of encountered this substance. And it has kind of scratched out Lunaris' symbol.
I'll just go ahead and smash it then.
Alright.
Do you need me to roll for attack or anything? Or just
roll me some damage.
What do you smash it with?
my hammer.
I pick up an axe and I smash it.
Consent is key.
15.
So you smash, a giant crack appears in the center, and it kind of slides to either side of you. And within this altar, you find where's my box of rocks?
That's the most autistic thing ever.
Where are my rocks?
You know how many times I've done that?
All the time.
The same exact face too. Just
All right, so you find a small stone sphere that seems to have a brownish black glow to it, and almost seems to swirl and shift.
Oh, good, it's swirling.
It's a swirly stone.
Landgrid, what did you find?
I'm just over here.
no, my back is turned to them. I'm holding
It
this.
is.
Yeah.
I hear him, but I'm not gonna answer. I just want to do like a check on this to see if I know what it is.
Give me a religion check with advantage.
Um, 19.
So you feel like this is a stone connected to your deity, and a connection to it, almost an empowerment that comes from holding it.
Softly.
May I make a perception check?
Where are you?
I'm technically with the group. I just moved myself because we got all built in one spot.
Sure. It'll be very high.
30 feet.
Cause you're so high.
That's pretty good. It's a 21.
Yeah, so you see Langard kind of staring down at this altar, but that's all you can really tell.
I want to like kind of let it roll into my kind of bracer. I'll be like, "Oh, sorry, Alister. Yeah, just some really cool rocks stuff."
Give me a deception check.
I'm just going around and I'm checking all the crates in this chest over here.
Alright.
With deception, it is just a 13.
Okay. So, you do have some fragments of rocks, but they're not that interesting.
There was nothing else in there.
Oh, what have you looked for? What have you
Look
found?
me in the eye with your one eye.
It's not funny, Alister. You always make fun of my eye, you know.
Well, I can't make fun of the broken one. That would be just mean.
But I call it one hair on the wrong side of the pot, and you lose your shit.
Where'd your accent go?
I'm trying not to laugh.
You have to laugh in that accent. Okay, please don't do that again.
Can I look to see, just look up and check to see if the chain is still there?
There is still a chain there.
What, can I look to see what it's attached to?
The rafters.
Like coiled around or bolt? Okay.
I'm going to more closely inspect the body of the priest.
So it did originally before it reformed. So it is very mangled. Its bones are broken, kind of bent and twisted, very grotesque. And it looks like the priest is very desiccated. Same stitched shut mouth, and the eyes kind of blackened or burned out of its head.
Yeah, I'm going to... May you rest. And I'm gonna say a prayer as I kind of.
Stop. Let's not do that right now. You remember what happened last time? No. We clear the corruption first, and then we put people to rest.
We must.
Go the way.
Now, who is in charge here? Last time I checked,
Ah, you are. For now, unless you kill all of us and leave us in the ground, just like this thing.
Well, you do have a point, but I think we should burn this place to the ground.
Yeah, look, find the corruption and then burn it to the ground and leave everyone the rest. Agreed completely. You're a smart man. Great plan.
And brave and good looking as well.
And your next your great plan is to find the source of the corruption, right?
Find some dusty robes, some very tattered journals that have the writing kind of scratched out, and a handful of gold coins. These appear to be
With this place being as corrupted as it is, I would be interested to know what dreams roam here.
140 gold coins.
Nightmares!
I feel like perhaps one of us should go to sleep.
No!
It will answer many
Another thing you
questions.
find in this chest is a singular small
Somebody can stay watch.
canvas sack.
Are you
pull it out.
Okay.
Are you alright in the head?
Small pouch appears to be.
Most people
filled
agree
with a
that I am.
Handful. Let's say.
Palaxia is swiftly learning that maybe you shouldn't
probably-
meet your heroes.
Almost golf ball size.
Because she's very
Appear to be
conflicted
nuts. They're
about,
perfectly spherical.
sound ideas and
they have
iconic leader.
Almost warmth to them.
She's looking very, very
Divided.
conflicted. Anyway, continue.
Hold on, I want to know what was said over here.
He doesn't
You weren't
want
paying
to.
attention.
He doesn't.
I
want to
literally
divulge.
was trying to pay attention. I swear I was. You weren't paying attention to me paying attention.
He
I will
found.
say this is happening simultaneously as you're.
She found.
I'm not about to
stuff,
share
but
my
she
round warm
doesn't
nuts
want-
with you, okay?
He was asking if she wanted to share the
That's
information.
what they were
She
called.
did not want to share the
There is a
information, so-
small scrap of
what
parchment
I
in this pouch,
Okay. I'll read it.
and it says "balls nuts." Throw these at your enemy. Warning:
Seems like we're
B-A-A-L.
BALLS
Or
NUTS.
something.
They're so named because of their spherical nature.
It seems like this.
So here's my warning of that. Oh, great leader. 1. You had a nightmare about the tree melting on you, right?
It is true.
That was outside the town. What if you did the same thing in the middle of the place where corruption is literally seeping out of people's eyes?
I think the source of corruption might be, in fact, the dream world.
No. No.
The dream is the corruption, or the corruption is coming from the dream.
It is either coming from this place and going into the dream world, or the other way around.
I'm not as well versed as Lunaris as you, but I have to think that there's some sort of focal point, even if that's the case, that's existing in this realm that may lead there. At the very minimum.
I do agree, but
then let's not send you into the hellhole place where you have nightmares already outside of the nexus of this shit.
I will wait. But if we fail to find the corruption here, we must venture into the dream world. And
You're a great planner and your idea's flawless.
Yeah. As I've said before.
I hate that just works.
Palaxia is upset.
Yeah, he is the one with the ideas mostly. Yeah.
But
I have many.
Let's just be careful of the next corruption we burn. The last one tended to blow up in our face.
16. It is true.
That's up to them if they want inside it.
You want to insight me?
You're
good then. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah. I have no idea what.
Of course, I'm wondering.
I have no idea.
Yes, it's not.
Alister doesn't, and I have none either.
So, anyone else want to look around a little bit? Because, creepy chapel and church, there's got to be some weirdo basement, no offense.
I'm looking for any kind of knowledge, scrolls, anything that looks kind of, boring and academic. That's my thing.
There is a pile of old and tattered journals or books in one of these.
Right.
rooms.
Because you want to read corrupt books from weirdo
everything
priests.
that I found that I didn't take.
It's not that I want to read the corrupt things, it's just that I want to be informed
So
what
I
I'm
look
going
over-
up against. I want to
When you
have
look
all
over
the
at me,
information.
I'm holding a pouch.
If
and
I
I
go
am
in
just
knowing that it's
surrounded by
corrupt knowledge,
roses
then I
and
won't take it to heart and follow the knowledge. I will simply be armed with whatever it has to say.
That's just what I was thinking.
This has this little
Knowledge is
sack.
power.
Yeah, alright.
I don't want to be
It got
in
so
here.
quiet.
My connection to the divine is not as strong as I.
You should try streaming.
Maybe you should take some of the bandages off.
Definitely not.
Did you ask me what I found? I wasn't nervous.
That was so just.
I look over what you have. You wanted mostly nothing that you found. I'm sure you have something
Just
nice.
random
enough.
Yeah, I found nuts.
He's only acting.
Are they roasted?
The best
or-
prayer sleeps I have is completely in the news.
While we're doing this, may I look around for a potential like
I will keep that in mind.
secret term?
I-
that-
I guess.
I said look.
You're sleeping on the new Alister?
Investigate is looking with your hands. Percent, I'm looking.
It's true.
Now my armor is crying.
That's the actual tragedy.
That's fine. I just
Yeah, you
Can't sleep in the nude anymore.
No, we're gonna walk in there one day, and there's just gonna be a spectral ass just right as his armor is just laid slumped.
He does it all the time anyway. So
I
you're
drew
literally
back into spectral
It's
ass.
basically one of my powers.
He already has that.
That's our main power.
Thank God of my
ass!
Because it makes for the best dreams. I
Let's go
love that explanation, and I'm gonna keep
right
it
out
with
of your armor.
me. Cute.
No insulation.
Remind me
I'll
not to
tell my
sleep
wife
near
about
any
that
of these
tonight,
freaks.
yeah.
That's what I have my best.
I also hear if you need to not have sugar,
That's
you
why
get
you're getting
small.
married. Congratulations.
I'm like married to the news as well.
Something.
Some people, when they eat certain
Hope
things, they
it's
get
somewhere
strange.
tropical.
He's just gonna ignore
What kind
all
of
the
sugar is
talking.
this?
Walk over there, like take out the scabbard of his katana and just kind of like push it in.
Give me a lift check. Ooh, this is pretty heavy stone.
I will.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Doc, can I help them?
Oh, you're gonna help me? Thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to damage yourself.
What are you guys doing?
We'll find out.
Wow. I mean,
Wow.
Wow.
all right. Wow.
That's the move.
Wow.
14.
Is it really heavy?
So you. And your scabbard starts to bend and bow, but you shift this rock maybe an inch or two.
Which
Can you
rock
help
are
me
we
out?
shifting?
Let me help
That
you.
altar.
You don't have guidance.
Or at least the halves of it.
Put your good shoulder into it.
32.
Holy shit!
So you just reach down and with one hand just shove it to the side, and it
Don, it looks like
crashes
you need
into
some
the
help.
pillar.
You push it, it goes flying, and it hits the wall, and it shatters.
Duh, let me through.
Don, let me move it for you. The whole building comes down. The jump screams somewhere in there.
Below this altar, now that you have cleared out the space it was inhabiting, it's a small 2 foot by 1 foot, what looks like a kind of inset wood panel into this floor.
Do I know if Lunaris' temples, if this is a standard temple, like a reliquary thing that typically you might find at a Lunaris temple, or not? Okay.
What are you looking at?
Uh-oh.
That looks a little bit, this is sketchy.
God, you're not supposed to touch it neither.
I think 22 in religion.
You are the one with the gun.
Religion.
Has anyone, I know y'all have all kind of been looking in some
22.
places, has anyone found the priest's, like, journal or, like, kind of like a logbook of any
So
kind?
you said 22?
I like
So
point to the
this
ground
would
and
be
just
a
scatter
normal,
journals.
pretty common thing in most of the bigger
Get to work.
temples. It's a place to store holy relics or important documents that you want to keep from prying eyes. And the high cleric or the high priest or the bishop of the church would have a way to access it by moving the altar.
Our brother here did not have anything on his body when I checked. However,
what are you doing?
Sorry.
our friend the Langrid has kindly cleared the reliquary.
Yeah, what's going on? Finding the place where there's obviously crazy. Never mind.
Okay.
Didn't get us any action.
Just never mind.
Lindgren, what did you find?
We found this box, but
It is pretty standard. What is inside?
you can look. I do not want to
I'm
touch
going to
before someone that knows about chopsticks.
This is quite normal. Let us see what secrets it might have.
Does anyone know about traps or how to?
Oh no, I'm just going for.
Oh, you're just gonna open it.
Yeah.
All right, Alister's gonna open that box.
Well, that's why I was looking for a journal of some kind. Okay.
There
With
might be
soft
documents.
creak, you open this kind of lid to this little inset box into the floor, and it's a couple feet deep. You see a very tattered notebook, a journal of sorts, another small silver-looking quill, and then a rolled-up piece of parchment.
Aha! What you were looking for seems to be right here.
Don't touch that yet.
I've already picked it up.
Already picked it up.
You know what?
I heard my name.
Look what I found. A journal
He
and
just does.
parchment and a scroll.
Wow. So why doesn't he want you touching it?
I'm not sure. Perhaps it's a cultural thing.
Oh, you're talking weird about my culture, are ya?
Not at
throw
all.
you into the water and make sure you drown, you hunk of metal.
Just, please. Let's just lower our temper.
Watch the bubbles come up as you slow.
Gentlemen, let
We're
us
gone at this
calm.
point.
Yeah, I'm glad.
We're here for a job. We can be at each other's throats when we are at a less tainted location.
I meant no offense.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Well, if the offense was taken, and we'll deal with it in time.
I do apologize.
And then might be right. The negative energy in
Thanks
here
for the
might be
band-aid.
making us a little bit on edge. Maybe we do get some fresh air.
I was just going to detect whether what kind of magic was on it, but no, just touch the cursed objects.
I'm gonna put them right back down and take 2 steps
I would like
back.
for you to do so.
Yes, right.
That is a great idea.
There is absolutely magic coming from both this quill and this
What?
piece of parchment.
Flavor of magic.
Great escape.
Great.
Not good.
Quill appears to be some form of animation magic, maybe a transmutation.
Yeah. So like
As for this
self-writing
parchment,
spell.
it seems like this is a spell scroll, and it is necrotic.
Yeah, don't touch that scroll.
Okay. What about the journal?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of self-writing quill or something
Sorry.
like that. Oh, for the scroll?
Looks like
Oh, so is it okay to touch? Well, thanks for checking. Alexia,
Yes.
I have verified that these things are in fact okay to touch.
You have.
Alister.
I double checked.
I like Palaxi's decision that Alister's great, Alister's great. Wait,
He's kind of a.
Alister's kind of a dick.
Look.
Dot is never
A
bonded
lot?
with him.
I'm gonna pop over my sake bottle
me
and
laugh.
take a full swig.
Andolin's looking at you like,
me.
Never meet your heroes. They're always right.
Please don't crash out.
Can you tolerate your alcohol?
oh, God, watch over us.
Oh, yeah.
Preserve us.
You get a nice warm
crash out.
It's a culture.
He's so mad about that.
Perhaps it's the environment.
Anyway, so
You
these
can't
are
always be
these
like
are
this,
safe
right?
and these are safe and good
Oh
to
my god,
touch.
he's always like,
Yeah.
I see all
This
of
is
them
why I have
crowds
so
of
many
people, like,
enemies
come
to smash. I let him walk into a room and then I get
Checked them and I have verified.
Oh my
Okay, so Hatsu checked. You verified.
It's Hitsuhachi Suka!
Yes, of course. We all know that.
What I said. And I'm Alister. If
Yeah, the bold, the brave, and whatever. I'm going to wait outside.
you
go
do not
outside.
wait for us.
what
good
is so
sir.
Not worry, Alistair. That's with us for one job. Let him go.
I am now
You
reading.
open
I
the
have
door
never
and
thought
it's
that
like,
that leading would be
I have a
so
feeling it'd be you
hard.
next.
Next time,
I
think you should leave.
I escape over behind Andalin, and I start just like reading what I've been handed.
So what did you get handed? This journal?
Let's
The
leave
journal,
the
yes.
paladins to do
So
their thing.
you see
I
basically the
slump
last
against
few
the
entries
wall.
are something about a stranger coming into town who has an odd disfigurement and sought healing from the temple. The dream was consulted, and the writings become kind of strange afterwards. Something about nightmares and a strange black ichor and a fungus that was spreading throughout the town. Then the disappearances of people a few days later. Then silence, and then what looked like the ramblings of a madman. Something about let the darkness flow, let the nightmare spread. Be one with the shadow. And then it just kind of trails off with what looked like bloody just streaks, almost as if someone's fingers were kind of rubbed down the page.
Bloody or like inky?
Both.
I want to look at the front to see whose journal it is. Is there a name?
It is clearly the priest's.
The priest. Okay, but there's no name, just title.
No, it is Eustace Sinclair.
And anywhere after the stranger arrived, is there any more mention of the stranger, or is it just the stranger got here and after that things got
So
weird?
there was a small page, a couple, like 3 days later chronologically, where a treatment was attempted, but it seemed to have no effect, and they coughed up a black kind of substance.
And they died?
It does not say.
Doesn't mention a
That is the
funeral.
last time it was mentioned.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Palaxi's starting to put some numbers together. I am going to start. Palaxi's going to start to take it over to Alister. What are you doing right now?
Oh,
Are you still arguing with people or watching?
No, people seem to have left me.
I'm next to you, bud.
Oh, thanks.
So did anyone take the quill and the scroll?
No, I'm not taking them.
I'll look at the scroll.
It is a scroll of sickening reading.
I thought you left.
I was down there initially, so.
Oh, okay.
And
When I learned it was evocation, I guess.
you did that before or after I was looking at my stuff? Or
Probably
the
as it
journal?
was happening.
Okay. So what do you see?
Just a roll scroll of sickening radiance.
Oh, cool. Alright.
So you're talking with us now? Or are you?
No.
I am going to start to move over there. I'm going to accidentally make eye contact with you because you see me walking over, and I'm gonna
Put
go.
myself over out here for a
I mean, it looks. It looks pretty standard, like a priest's book. So you know,
So you just tell us
journal of the
everything.
days.
Does it explain what happened here?
It's just a bunch of not boring, super interesting sermons and everything. And I'm going
Just
to.
sermons.
Yeah, it's like there was a mention of a stranger coming to town, and like, but after that, things, people started getting hurt and things, but like nothing crazy. And it doesn't say who the stranger was. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking through it though, and I'm gonna be obviously trying to walk away and get away, and I'm going to go over to Hitsu. I'm gonna be like, hi, so I'm like super smart, but you seem also super smart, and I thought the super smart thing to do would be to show this to you, and I kind of wanted to get your opinion first before Alister's, and I know he's the leader, but like, I don't know, like, I just kind of want to get all the information before he tells us the information, you know what I mean?
Never meet your heroes.
This is betraying. You're not there.
You're not part of this conversation.
I'm right there.
No, oh wait, you're outside?
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Okay, then yeah.
So there's just like
this is.
That's not
It's
betrayal.
not betrayal. I just want to get the facts first before going and telling the illustrious leader.
You can call him an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of starting to
Just
think that.
let me know what's going on, please.
Here, so there was some really concerning stuff, and I relayed everything.
Okay, Langrid and Alister, what do you two do?
No,
So while everybody's
still-
outside and we're both inside,
Alister, I need to show you something.
What?
we haven't really worked with that. And I will just kind of hold out my hand and show him this kind of orb.
I have known that you're into something very mysterious, my friend.
Yes. Do you know what this is?
Do I know what that is?
Both taking time to look at it.
You know, but language, you feel a connection to it.
Okay. And is it emitting, or will we know that it has some kind of magic or force behind it?
It does feel like it has a kind of divine presence.
I'm going to reach my hand out, and I'm going to try to establish like a link to Lunaris, and feel if this thing is like
I was
in line or aligned with her or not.
So for a moment, you have an almost out-of-body experience, and as you touch it, you kind of recoil. That was wonderful. And you feel almost as if your soul has gone into the dream, but it's cold and dark and damp. You find yourself almost suspended above your dream self, looking around, and strange twisted shapes kind of gather at the edge of your sight. You see piles of mushrooms and pools of this black, inky, ichorous-like substance. And then a twist.
So I'm like above
yourself.
Okay.
So your astral self is like a dream, and you're kind of floating above your own astral self.
Does the mushrooms and ichor, and like you said, the walls were like wet or something?
So
in the real world.
In the real world, yes.
What does that look like in my dream?
So it almost looks like the floor is still there, but the walls are gone, kind of collapsed. And there's fog and shadow, basically on the outside of where the walls would be. And you hear a twisted, kind of grotesque, almost inhuman laugh.
That's not creepy.
And after a few moments, you are sucked back into your body.
Alister, are you okay?
And your hand almost flies back from this orb. And down to your wrist, your fingers are blackened. Almost as if there is a stain of ink on your hand that can't be washed.
Might
it is
look
very
like
cold.
similar to the one.
Very, very similar.
Landgrid. I just had an out-of-body astral waking dream experience.
You almost fell over and your fingers looked burnt.
They're very cold. Not fire. It was more like the absence of everything. I was up there in the rafters, but there was no roof and no walls, and all around there was fog. And I basically described the exact scene. And what did the voice say to me?
It didn't say anything.
Oh, it was just a laughing. I described the voice. Do I recognize the voice?
No, it is strange, almost distorted somehow.
I did.
And
I seem to remember I heard a voice in the dream with the tree. Didn't I hear a voice?
You did.
It was different?
You can't tell.
Okay. I relay this voice.
Maybe you do not touch this.
Yes, I do not think. But you are touching it just fine. What does it feel for you? Do you feel any connection to it?
I can tell that there is some connection and some power emanating from it, but I do not have the same reaction that you have. No. I'll tuck it back into my bracer.
At some point, I hate to admit it, but I think Blackseer is pretty smart. Maybe she should look at it. Don't show it to Hitsu. He's got strange ideas.
Alice, I think we need to keep this between us.
I will leave it up to you.
Until then.
Very well.
Just like sneeze randomly.
Promise we will not talk to this.
He's talking about me.
I promise.
Gosh, you used lots of conditioner this morning.
It is the fog. My hair is just awful lately.
I'll put my arm around you and I'll kind of give you a pat on the back and kind of start walking out.
Thank you, friend. That was a good fight, by the
As
way.
Alister's walking out,
I
it almost looks like his hair, he stuck his finger in an outlet. It's all just kind of poofed out, very frizzy.
Can we see his black hand?
Well, I am wearing a gauntlet,
Okay. Your
but
gauntlet
the
is
gauntlet is
like it's almost rusty.
Can I?
So I'm gonna take as we're walking. I'm gonna actually take my hand out and examine because it hurts. It was very
Your
cold.
hand is almost like it looks like you got frostbite almost. Like the tips of your fingers are completely black and it kind of fades to like a deep purple. It goes about to your waist.
Oh.
And your hand still functions normally, but it feels very numb and very cold.
Don't say anything about this. I do not want to appear weak to our troops.
When we shake hands, can I do lay on hands and just heal you for that?
Sure.
That's because it's.
You get 9 back.
So it appears like some of your
11.
skin kind of flakes off of your hand, and it appears a little bit lighter, but it's still pretty dark.
Are you outside at this point?
I am, and as we're walking, I'm gonna say perhaps, don't say anything about my hand. I do not want anybody to think of weaknesses when they think about me, especially in this place.
Yes, of course. We've made much worse promises.
But perhaps I should consult with Andalin in a more private setting.
Do not tell me more.
I will not say anything.
You're in trouble.
So we at this point, I think we step outside. Does the fog look the same?
So the fog is mostly lifted. There's still kind of a faint mist. And as you
Is this nighttime or daytime?
it is probably about noon.
Okay.
Like the sun, you can see it, but it's almost water. Kind of like a
So it's almost like the fog is still there, but it's off the ground, just risen.
but it's definitely thinned out.
Okay.
And
Like
you
that
can see
completely-
like the glow of the sun, but it's very faint, very distant and cold. There's definitely a chill that is unnatural for this time of year. And as you exit this chapel, the bell tolls once more, and then with a crash, you hear, and looking over your shoulder as this bell falls, the bell tower crumbling around, and the roof collapsing.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all.
Is the bell tower made of stone or
It
wood?
is stone.
I know how to count
Stone.
some weights.
That's
Oh,
rough.
God.
We left there just in time. If we lingered any longer,
I also used to charge the second man.
Thank goodness you're all alright.
I feel fantastic. Thank you.
That's the drink.
Good. I'm glad. I was worried that my magics wasn't as effective.
There's. Oh no.
There's the crack.
I feel fantastic.
Oh my god, Alister! Do you want some polish for your armor? It's looking rusty.
Oh
I
no,
think
it is fine.
I should probably check my armor, because if it made your stuff rusty, then my stuff is probably rusty. I need to go check.
There's no way I could do
Maybe I can make it blended.
It is true, but
Here, Alister, let me polish it for you. I can do it.
it's quite alright. So
seems a bit.
you might notice that he's trying to hide his arm. If you call him out on it, I might show what happened. But.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
23 perception.
3.
So what do you say?
Oh, hold on.
Do you say anything or do you just?
That one. Okay, well, if you want your
Well,
armor polished, you
just
just let me
fine.
know, okay? And I'm just gonna go and check
Thank you,
my armor for rest.
Alexia.
Well, you let me
Not
know if there's
to
anything wrong. For the rest of you,
That's very smart.
So what?
I
just.
He called me smart.
You see his
Well, you don't know
staring
I
at you.
Toss of the air.
He's just staring at your arm, looking down, looking up, and just.
how about the rest of you? I understand that we might be taking a break, resting soon. Does anyone need any light?
Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
You certainly
I think.
very nice way you have taken out one of the demons that was attacking us. Good job. Oh, and thank you so much for so much.
My honor.
I thank you.
Yeah, it's true. So is the fog like actually slowly going up in this
Yeah,
town?
you can clearly see through the town, and it is abandoned. Absolute ghost town. Just there's a few doors that are kind of open or ajar. Windows are still open, and it looks like everyone just.
Is it going up or is it like moving towards
kind
somewhere?
of trailing out? There's still a bit of a mist around the town.
Can I do another perception check to see which way it's going?
Sure.
Still pretty good, 15.
Yeah, so it seems to just generally be drifting outwards of the town and kind of south, if you had to put a direction to it.
Do I remember which way we came from?
It came from the north.
Looks like this is stretching to the southern bends of this town. We're not out of it yet. We must follow where the corruption goes.
I do agree with you. Now I say we perhaps follow it.
Mayhaps you all want to rest a little bit. I'm feeling okay, but a bunch of you look like you've fallen into a ditch and gotten hit over the head with a spade.
I mean, I could go for some meditation.
I'm doing fine. We should not
Oh,
rest
of course
in the
you are.
open.
You're awesome.
Last time we rested in the open, you. Well, I remember.
Yes.
There was a river right outside the town that
It's hard to forget.
I see. Yes, the one time you fell asleep on guard and the bugbear ripped out my eyeball. Yes, Alister, I quite remember.
It was funny because I thought I was supposed to be on watch, and then you thought you
Not
were
so
supposed
funny.
to be
Hoo, hoo,
on
ha,
watch.
ha. It's not that funny, Alister.
They're
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
friend.
how he lost his eye. I've actually read like 3 books about it. It's incredible.
You can't see
Totally
any
wasn't
expression
Alister's
on the
fault.
mask, but the eyes speak word. They're like,
It's actually like this.
Yeah, alright, let's just
Are
go
you
to the
feeling
river
okay?
outside of town. I'll find us a nice place to camp.
Or perhaps one of these empty buildings.
No. Didn't we just have this conversation? What if you dreamt inside this town that was literally eaten alive from corruption? And he's, you know.
Yes, I
when
do
he
recall.
says this, you just hear the as a creaking shutter opens from the faint wind that blows through the town.
You can add 2 to that.
Quaint.
A 2?
Yeah, you can add 2.
That's a 13 actually for bushcraft. Actually, I think I have a higher bushcraft. I think I have 6 of that. Oh, 5. So
So you're not super familiar with this area, but you do find a nice kind of secluded forest glade with a babbling brook. Not far outside of town, probably about a quarter mile.
Oh, Hitsu, this is actually surprisingly nice.
Very lovely.
I think we camp here really. What's the
Well, should we set up camp for the rest of the day and night, or should we take a short rest? How is everybody feeling? I'm feeling quite fine.
I could do with channeling a bit of my mind. Potentially.
I think we should at least maybe take some time to regroup, but that's just me. I'm super new, so don't listen to me.
We know which way the fog is going. We can always follow the corruption in the morning. I would hate to be in that fog at night again.
Alister, why don't you lift everyone's spirits and make something to eat, yeah?
Oh! That's a great idea.
All voices of the domain I have like to speak. So.
That was beautiful.
Hitsu!
Yeah.
Hachisu.
Thank you! That's correct!
That's putting respect on the name.
I respect lots of things, including your name. Would you be so kind as to capture another trout, or perhaps a bass?
Well, alright.
The terrain that we're in, it's still like super corrupt.
So it appears to be a slightly corrupt forest, not just dripping ichor and mushrooms everywhere, but the trees look a little bit weathered, kind of worn out, and this is the middle of spring, and everything still seems kind of dead. Like
Do
it's
I
in the
notice
full
this?
grip of winter. Absolutely.
Oh,
You couldn't possibly miss.
we should not be living off the land here.
Very few leaves. I mean, the water seems fine. The trees are alive, just sickly.
If
Now, whatever you cook, I will do purified
if there's
drinking water.
nothing,
I have wonderful
if there's a lot
spell
of
as
death
well
around, perhaps
to
there's
purify food if we must.
fungus or
No,
mushrooms.
There's not
But there's
any
a death
death around.
factor.
There's a little bit of rot and decay, but everything just seems drained somehow.
Could I roll to see if there's any?
Sure. Give me a botany check.
As he's doing this, you all see Hitsu reach back, look like he's pulling out a katana, and said he pulls out this small little rod as he clicks a button and it turns into a full fishing rod.
God, he has the
That is
master
excessive.
9,000.
You remember those?
Rolls out to a 10-foot rod. This stream is like 4 foot wide.
That's fine.
I'm going to start a campfire.
I got a.
I'm waiting for you. I want to cast purified food
So
and drink or whatever.
You find some very resilient looking
+2.
lion's mane
your
mushrooms
prayer.
along with a small patch of these.
You just do it.
Basil!
You just get
Mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
So some vines and.
Like I said,
Would
the
you say
map is
vine?
not with
Lion's mane mushrooms. And an edible mushroom.
Oh, sweet.
I'll
Something
bring
edible.
these edible mushrooms and this basil.
Oh, fantastic.
Damn, all mushrooms are edible at least once.
So these ones are
That's
edible.
true.
These ones are edible for long.
That's really bad.
That's right.
Surprisingly, these ones.
9. I mean, it's
They were
still
doing
a
fine.
17. So
So you find about 3 or 4
I'm having
small
flashbacks about all the
river
mushrooms
They're
and fungus
maybe
in
a
the
couple
church.
pounds, nothing massive, but enough
Like,
to
you
feed your
know,
group.
really, how good is your purifying?
Die. I mean, good enough.
You want me to double check them for you, brave leader?
Just out of curiosity, what does the water look
I
like?
don't know.
It is-
For some reason, mushrooms are
Just
appetizing just now.
Awesome, Jason.
Here, let me see them. I'll tell you.
But it seems safe and clear.
How deep?
They're good.
Maybe about 3 or 4.
Are you sure?
With it
Quite
being
sure?
muddy,
100%.
can I try noodling for a couple of catfish?
Sure.
Do you know what that is?
Your handshake.
Yes, I
I
do.
know, I know you do.
Give me a
Oh,
wisdom
just
check.
have some guidance.
Are we alone?
They're not
What'd you say?
bushcraft.
Together, that's pretty good. So,
Oh,
you should
nothing.
know.
So you say
I read this in a book once.
And I show you, I take off my.
Not
I
sorry about this.
It was
You did it to
very
yourself.
cold when
I
I
did it
touched
to myself.
the.
I just want to be helpful. I need
the
to
dog.
Dog.
Okay.
Or the thing.
It's
With the
okay.
thing.
Don't wait for the internet to listen.
So-
Just tell me.
The hash brigade.
You reach your hand in, and are you wearing gloves? Well,
I mean, I'm wearing a set of armor. I guess I would take my armor off for this, yeah.
So you feel a sharp pain as something bites your hand, and you pull out your arm, and hanging from it is a 20-pound snapping turtle, dangling from your fingers. A bit of blood dripping off its
You
face
lost a finger.
as you take 8 piercing damage.
Oh, we can make some good turtle soup with that.
That's a beautiful.
This is not what the book said would happen!
I'll be honest, I might.
Now they do not think you're fishing at the academy,
I
huh?
walk over and I just.
Did you say 8?
You know, I always say that books can teach a lot, but the real life teaches even more.
I don't.
This is why you are the brains, Alister.
You're so good with words.
Thank you! I'm gonna need a long rest
I
now,
hate
though.
on every word you have to say. Look
Like the damage I would do to a normal person.
Insightfulness.
Like you
They're like
every
I have lots of wise
That
things
sucks.
to share.
with your
You are
registered.
like
I think
the
I'm
perfect
about to
best friend,
flare.
aren't you?
You enlighten me with every place that you
Oh my
Oh, you're making me blush.
19 points of first damage.
So
Wait, what?
What has happened?
So
I think we have turtle mush.
Someone is blindsiding somebody.
Purify.
that its shell explodes into fragments perfectly around and missing Phylaxia. but there's just this naked turtle with its head kind of ripped off and just dangling from your fingers that just plops to the ground.
I like, you see me, I like 1 inch punch it. I just go like, to like try and get it off of you.
It's just,
and I just go.
Darling, poor little creature.
Did everybody see that?
I disappear.
She cracked that turtle like an egg.
Like as I'm disappearing, you just hear, oh.
Thank you.
Into a tree.
Yeah, I just go up, but no one looks up, so they don't know I'm there.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah, I also don't have
You
any
just have
object
like a
permanence.
head and this much of a neck hanging out.
If you look up, I'm just in the tree, slumped over, like.
I walk over and I take the snapping turtle. And I take it off and I do a prayer and I'm gonna heal you for 15 points of healing.
Here's your turtle soup.
you can't really do it without the shell. There's not much left.
Wait, it's more.
Oh, careful, you're dripping blood into the turtle.
Into the turtle. We don't want that in there.
You can't really. It's just you can't. Never mind. I'm just. Here's some fish. I caught like 5 of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I do 2 points.
What's here?
I'm gonna walk over to the.
Everything my hands touched down.
I'm gonna walk over to the body that's on the ground of this turtle. I'm gonna kneel down and I say, "Thou, with the power of the divine, I purify this food forest."
Can I do a prayer check on top of that?
Yes.
Close your eyes and bow your head, children. Let's bless the
27.
So this
I
is
was channeling my
it is like
grandmother.
the holy sustenance from Lunaris herself. It is pure and blessed. It is
I'm a deconstructed
almost more beneficial to eat this than a normal meal.
Alister, you ready to eat now?
We have to cook it first, silly. Do you have the pot, the big one, with the orange handle?
No. Last time I gave you my helmet, now I do my so that was on pot.
Oh,
I did this.
I guess shish kebab it is tonight.
Was it the back or what?
I'm gonna cut up the turtle and the mushrooms and season everything and find sticks and like make shish kebabs over the fire, which I've already attempted to start, I guess.
So yeah, the fire roars along, blazes happily. You will add an extra D4 of temporary hit points after consuming the turtle's. If you so choose to consume one.
Turtle.
Do you want me to roll for cooking, or is it just auto success considering it was such great work on the turtle? Oh, dinner is quite ready. Whoever would like some.
I wasn't expecting any of
love
this. I'm so sorry.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, Palaxia, where are you?
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From somewhere above you, you just hear. I think I'll just
I meant-
tonight.
You still have your
But you
blessing.
worked so hard!
You tenderized me
Seller.
so well.
It is very tender.
It's like pulled.
If I had proper time, I would have made a pie with it.
Ooh, like
A
a
turtle pie.
I
And you make it in the shape of the shell. It's so fun.
Plaxi just starts crying.
I teleport back down, and in the little spaces like between my scales on my face, you can see I'm like a little red, and I'm like, I'll try it.
Liam, please sit down.
I'll try it.
Another great
feel like I've
kill.
never been
I like how living Alister is
Yeah.
darker than normal Alister.
Whoa, why?
What?
Oh, it's great. I like to murder turtles and make them into a pie
Oh.
that looks
That looks like the turtle.
I thought you meant like actual color. Like, I was like, wow, you get darker.
I love field work.
It's great.
This is
And
so,
on your
hands.
resume.
Alister, I'm glad that your abuse of animals exists in the past too.
Oh, that's
I the ram.
I would never abuse an animal.
I wasn't.
Not
it was
yet.
a character.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry, he just applauds when other people do it.
No, it's only in death that he can achieve his greatest way.
I've noticed our team has not been driving quite well. Perhaps we should go around and do a little team building exercise.
I'm so tired, Alister.
I wanted to do a dream walk stuff.
Me too, as a matter of fact.
You know what?
I'm gonna do mine over there.
I think that's a great idea, Alister. I think we should all do a team building exercise
Yes.
together.
You first? Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
I'm gonna
You
go
should
take a look at
say-
kiss over there. Everybody should say one funny thing about them, or one embarrassing thing,
I'm so sorry.
and one thing you like about yourself.
I think that's a great idea.
Sometimes I think it's called phantom.
You see Sleer like struggle to adhere to what you just said.
Come on, everybody, sit down. Let's not be rude.
It's okay.
What was
Yes.
the first thing you wanted me to say?
Something funny about yourself.
Okay.
For example,
Well, I
your
don't.
scales are a little mismatched on both sides of your cheeks. It's quite endearing, actually.
Yeah. I think that is something funny about me. Yes, it's from the training that I've done. The amount of times I've been hit, the scales have been a little misplaced.
Those hits must have been embarrassing.
I don't think it was.
Oh.
I'd say something embarrassing is when I accidentally blew up a turtle.
Yeah. No, that was. Who wants to go next?
I'm quite tired.
Do I get to choose? Maybe I choose who goes next.
That's a wonderful idea.
I'd love to hear from. Let's go for Palaxia.
What's the worst thing
Your
that's ever
timing
happened to you?
is just the best.
No, I stay up for a little bit.
Well, I don't know. I was tired too. I was going with you. There's not much fun about me. I've been in. I've been. Yeah. See, we're all tired.
It's just gone.
Who am I talking to?
You guys, like, he went over to, like, relieve himself in the woods, and then you see him walk past, and then he's just gone.
Guys, I know how.
So by this point, Alister is probably
Where's
nodding off.
Hetsu Hujisaka?
From the
Nothing?
woods you hear.
Not
Alister, we could do that, but Palaxia, this was your first real battle, right?
Actually, yeah, it was.
So
I mean, I've only read about
You
battles.
did very well for your first battle.
Really? You think so? Okay, I know I probably didn't do it perfect. There's like a lot of pointers. At one point, I was kind of getting my math trajectories wrong. So.
Just a whack and a whack.
I was, and like I didn't even. This isn't even my weapon. It's like my grandfather's weapon. I didn't even think it would work, but like here it is. I mean, it's a human weapon in its hand. You really don't think it would. Something fun about me is that I was adopted.
Very
Thanks.
Very fun.
Yeah, I thought.
See? There are one people that get adopted.
It must have been. That's just so mean, Alister.
For one sentence, the lingering character crumbles. What the fuck, Alister?
Must be nice to have adopted parents, huh?
Lingering in the back of his like, yes,
That's just
What's
the
the
fun
fuck,
thing about you. Let me tell you the fun thing about me. Good night. And I'm gonna also just back to the.
This team building is not going according to plan.
No, this is the worst team building ever.
I think I feel closer to all of you now.
I get up and
Hitsu
just.
is watching all this.
I'm
with
going
his
to
feet
my
up in
tent.
the nicest armchair, drinking his sake.
I'm not even gonna take a watch tonight.
I feel like this was my fault.
Hey guys,
He gets touchy about his bastards. It's quite
listen. I think after all of this, you all deserve some great rest. You all take watch tonight. You all just get yourselves good sleep, okay?
No, very well. Oh, thank you.
Of course.
It's much appreciated.
I need to bear the burden at least once, leader.
Yes, yes. But you did kick ass today as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, just feel free to go to bed as soon as possible.
Is everybody settled?
Everyone appears to be passed out, probably.
Waxy's unsettled.
I will, before going, I will go over to her glorious, handsome,
Brave.
well-articulate, brave,
Wise.
Glorious.
wise,
Vainglorious.
and be like, we were talking before about your hand.
Oh, yes.
But the whole exercise and something about social, yes,
Did derail it quite.
Are you still wearing your gauntlet?
I put it back on, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so it's been on the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
You did show it.
Okay.
It was several hours ago at this point.
Yes. So I'm going to take it off. I'm going to show my hand again.
So you look at your hand, and it's almost like when you peel a blister when it's that kind of wet.
Oh.
Your hand is visibly wet, and it seems like there are dark streaks running up your arm.
This looks a lot worse.
Can I do a medicine check? What?
You absolutely can.
Holy shit. Alright. Let's see. 15.
Still looking at it going, looks itchy.
Sorry, pal.
I'm seeing all this.
I can be an asshole sometimes.
No one knows that I'm not here.
Alright.
I'm in a puddle cry.
I see that.
27.
I appreciate that. So you realize that there's some form of corruption. You're not sure where it stems from, but it has a lot of similarity to what you've seen this past day or two. The kind of symptoms that this tree had. And it seems to have gotten either into his blood or is working its way across his body. And it appears it is spreading.
Goodness, Alister, when did this happen?
Just a few hours ago. I think it's getting worse.
What caused it, you said?
What?
What caused it?
I touched something.
Talk some more details. You said the dog?
Something to do with the dog.
Everything that's the tree, the temple, it's now a Alister.
I'll hold my breath. Cut it off.
We might not need to step. Whatever you said.
Langan has one eye. Alister has one hand.
I get to make fun out of a
tree. I'm hearing this.
You said the dog.
I'm not in a tree.
You originally told me the dog attacked you. And it was cold. Okay.
Landgren?
I'm in a deluxe inn room.
Lanny?
Do I need to wake up now?
Yeah, I'm calling over. Landgren?
You can choose to ignore him. Hold on. I want to actually.
An 11. Yeah, I wake up.
Landgren! Buddy!
What?
We need to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We need to tell
about. If you know anything, the corruption in the trees, the temple.
Going more.
Alister is corrupted, and he could turn out like everything else if we don't do it.
If it reaches my hair, it might pull out.
You might look worse than me underneath the house.
You look like them too. I'll fuck you up.
Worst comes to worst, he holds me down, and he's gonna cut my arm off.
Maybe one of the arch clerics. If we get him there back fast enough.
They just made it. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is how
He is asking me what happened. I promised you I can't tell him.
awful you should bring
I can't tell you because I promised him.
Why? Why would you make him promise?
I don't even know what you are talking about. What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Aren't you two asleep?
No, I'm watching all this. You guys can't see me.
Okay,
I'm
also
I'm
watching all this.
meditating.
I said I was on watch.
on my honor,
We are like kind of whispering.
Public?
I'm
Yeah.
right
It's like
there.
behind a tree.
Oh, so you're doing it private.
on my honor, I cannot tell you.
You guys want to do a perception check real
I
quick?
cannot. I have made I swore a promise.
Alister, your wife's.
Okay, they don't want to.
And then it is.
I'll be in a tree above you.
Not in my hand.
That's not weird at all.
The right of all
I won't
things is
perceive
good
it, I'm
health.
sure.
All living
Feel
things
like
have the right to good health and good fortune. You are.
However, I've swore. I cannot tell.
It is the
Imagine-
honor of a healer to help those who are not at their best in their well-being. So while you keep this oath yourself, you give me oath, I will figure out what I can do for you.
Thank you. I will be in your debts. I cannot break an oath.
Blessed Divine, I pray something I can do. Stay away from fires. I'm not sure if that's similar to the tree.
When do you think we need to cut it off?
It reaches the shoulder.
How far is it along?
so. It has started to creep up a couple inches into your wrist over the past
Can
I'd say
I-
3 or 4 hours.
So I keep a lot of clean bandages on myself. I replace them every long rest on my body. Can I get a bunch of them and right here?
Oh, I'm gonna look
Tie
like
it.
you.
So you're going to
No, you know,
No.
I just tie it right here and
Oh.
just real tight.
So you're gonna basically tourniquet his hand.
Pretty much.
Okay. Now give me a medicine check.
That's something you can't make. Well, this is a fictional world, whatever. You can't maintain a tourniquet for very long.
You feel
professional whisper.
Appears
Right now?
slight breeze.
27.
Yeah, so you do it
There's
in
a
such a
foul
way
voice up on the
that
air.
it will restrict anything from coming up, but still allow good blood flow, so you will just cut off his limb from circulation.
Keep every once in a while, if there's any extraneous activities that you do, just make sure you tighten it. Don't let it get loose. You need to keep an eye on this. If it gets
Very well.
every hour, promising me, check it every hour.
I swear.
We need to make a promise roll.
No, I'm very
See if you
serious.
actually-
I
our
am
newest
very. I
skill,
take
is a
promise. I take
promise
promises very
Both
seriously.
keep
My
it.
life was in danger, and I did not
Alister,
break our
the oath
promise.
keeper.
Now, the best rest for now.
I never break
The best medicine for now is
But only an hour at a time.
you can actually rest. During your waking.
Okay.
You
Because I do like sleep.
You
fully
you just think it's good for your health.
It is.
all of the
Now go
things
lay
that
on your velvet pillow. For your
You
head.
didn't notice my pillow.
Oh, you noticed!
It's beautiful. And I will. I have something.
Okay,
Those
very
are the
well.
blue shoot. Those are the blue shoot.
I
Say
kinda,
goodnight.
Good night. And I kind of look over to like you, and I guys.
Made for walking.
Night.
That's just what you'll do.
And I'll just walk off. I'll walk off into the woods, on the edge of the lighting of fire, and I'll just kind of.
Have a good night.
So do you lay upon your silken?
Yes.
Velvet.
I will.
I want to give you a one-eyed evil glance,
I didn't say anything.
and without any saying anything else, I'm just going to go back to sleep.
I'll look up. The one thing I swear I'd never do. I look up towards the dragon. Say,
Hi.
Miss Hachi.
Over there. It was like behind you. Make a
there.
perception check.
What's the DC on that?
Oh, like stealth and advantage.
17.
That's yeah. The only thing of he's gone. Like there's no even magical sign of him. But you see right next to the fire pit a little blue lantern with a flickering light.
He was over there.
Is there any way for me to put two and two together?
Very
I doubt
no.
it.
It is a very niche thing. I mean, you
Yeah, I
could.
doubt
Do you have
it.
detect
I
magic?
genuinely no.
then probably not.
I don't have anything in Arcana. So, you can see Sarah's. Wait, Sarah's. You're Sarah's.
I'm Celia.
I don't say that.
That is Alister's way of talking.
I'm sorry, I got back into Goblin mode for a second.
Celia, you didn't see Hachi go anywhere?
I saw him go towards the river.
And that's where I shall head.
And then, well...
Take out my
obvious,
staff and
because
I
fish-
tap it on the ground and it starts to glow. Begin walking into the darkness looking for Hachi.
Gandalf.
Alright, good luck.
You go competent.
You want me to?
No.
No.
Come along, we have something to talk about.
Okay, I jump down and I land right next to you.
I am. What?
What about them?
Oh.
He is really good. You don't want to do that.
First of all, wasn't good. I get startled out of my. Wait a minute. Do I get startled out of my meditation by you dropping down? How heavy is your drop?
As a dragonborn monk?
It's not
whisper quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet, but I just land like if you're here, I go.
Yeah, my
Perception
bot.
check.
Okay.
What's your dexterity?
Oh, and that's funny.
20.
Yeah, I am startled out of my. I am startled out of my meditation. Ha! Ha!
Okay, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Warden elf.
Is that accurate?
No.
Deception check. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'll do deception.
Absolutely.
Wow, that
Did I
was a
miss
very
anything?
good roll for me. 19.
Give an insight, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did I miss anything? Is it morning? Hi. Why is
You've been
everyone?
asleep for like 10
I'm
minutes.
sleeping.
Well, I wasn't asleep. I don't sleep. Sorry. I'm adopted, but I'm a high elf, so I don't sleep. I was meditating.
You've been asleep for like 10 minutes.
I'm meditating. But 10 minutes, that wasn't a long time. I honestly thought I was gone for days. So great. I love being a paladin, especially for Lunaris. Why is everyone looking at me?
Well, everyone else
I'm
is
not,
asleep.
I'm
I'm about to go help him go look for Kitsu.
Bless you.
Wow, you said it so well.
Yeah, I know him.
What's your house?
You? Different parts of town.
if you wanted to roll perception, I think you probably have advantage. Just because you've been around me. Gotta be a 19.
I never achieved REM dreaming, so I'm still very disoriented and confused, having just been woken up from meditation.
Why did you wake up?
You snuck off.
Just
I'm
over
a
the
caring
table?
person.
Something dropped out of a tree.
Oh.
Something dragonborn shaped.
Anyway, so the point. Can you help him look for Kitsu?
Yeah. Where'd y'all see him last?
Just go to bed.
Forgive me for asking this, but I would prefer you. Could you stay at watch for?
Yeah, sure.
Please swap watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we don't return,
Next time, just leave with that.
if we don't return in 20 minutes,
We're dead.
alert Alister.
Those are two very different things. So you're dead and so alert Alister.
It could be
Got it.
both.
That's concerning. Why are y'all going away so that I have to do what? Should I tell Alister
We
where
don't
you're
know where
going?
Hetsuhachi's is. I need to talk.
Right. Got it. Sorry. I get really weird when I'm just startled out of a meditation. Okay.
That's how he addressed himself.
Yeah, I'll take watch. And if y'all don't come back in, what did you say? 20 minutes? 30 minutes? An hour?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Okay.
Whatever it is.
Gotcha. You might not be dead. I'm just gonna be hopeful on that one. And I will tell Alister. Got it.
Can you see in the dark?
Why cast light? So.
Okay, cool. Alistair, put him in your seat. It looks like he left his lantern.
Alister doesn't remove the helmet when he sleeps.
I would prefer not
Alister will be
to.
protected at all times.
I would prefer not to
Cast
take his.
undeviate septum.
We'll wait. We'll wait for our turn.
Wouldn't that just be like protection
Gold
from
flesh.
Silence.
Open up your lungs.
Silence.
See, this is the problem with playing the two serious characters in the campaign.
I'm semi-serious.
Hot shit, Don, I'm not.
Alister is always serious.
I need to bring a towel next week.
Anyways,
Sorry for cereal.
okay. We have 3 minutes.
So you two wander off into the woods.
I go over and I grab Hitsu's lantern.
I say, are you sure?
Well, if it's fine, then I want to bring it to him.
room going, whoa.
You left it.
Wait, no, you didn't see it. You didn't see the 19.
You did not see the lantern. But you would probably be aware of it because you did mention it.
Yeah, damn it. He saw it and told me about the lantern. Yeah.
Damn it!
You left us out?
Is it only lit when you're looking through
No,
it?
it is always lit.
Oh, it's
Hell yeah,
You know
brother.
what? You know what? I'll look at Tyler and Lunaris, if I should use this lantern, please give me a sign.
You feel guidance hit you. You get a +3 to your next check.
roll.
A 5.
What are we checking?
I don't know.
But it failed.
An insight.
I'd assume prayer if I'm asking for Lunaris' guidance.
Yeah.
Lunaris was like,
someone
"Look, I
answers
don't
you,
know."
but
Can
you're
I
not
do
sure.
it for religion instead?
I mean, it's not
If you're
Lunaris.
investigating the lantern, then yes. Just a general prayer check.
You know what? That is actually a good point, because he always talks about the Tempest. Can I see if this is some connection to the Tempest?
Absolutely. Give me a religion check.
+3.
+3, that is a 27.
It is definitely a blessed object, and there is absolutely a connection to some deity that you presume is the Tempest.
Maybe we should leave it.
Ancient
It's a holy. It's like a. I remember him saying something along the lines of being a holy relic,
Putting that in so much.
and looking at it, it has a very large connection to the Tempest. So I assume he left it here as some sort of. If he left, I assume it's some sort of guiding beacon for him to come home to. Because it's always on.
That might be it. I was assuming that he straight up left.
I wouldn't blame him.
But
But yeah.
But there's. We need to talk about something that's
Wow.
You
That's
just
not the proper response to that.
Are y'all moving
Hitsu's
around
laughing his
trying to
ass
find
off into
Hitsu,
the-
or are
We're
y'all
like
still
going
at
now.
camp?
We're going now.
Okay. So they're walking.
So Alister and Langrid, you're both asleep. You've just been watching all this unfold. Plaxi, you're like, well, I guess I'm on watch now. And we set our scene with you two striding off into the shadowy woods. And you.
Hi, everybody. First and foremost, now that I've been left here properly, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
And as such.
And then I'm going to hop out of my lamp after about 10 minutes.
Okay.
He was here the whole time!
I knew I should have brought it with me.
That was another reference.
And that's where we'll leave off. With you hopping out of your lantern invisibly and you two walking off into the woods. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this Tuesday at MythFits. Once again, if you head to Forged in Fantasy, please mention code MythFits when you check out. Get 10% off your order. And look up Game Plan Gatherings if you have any needs of event planning services. Remember everyone, legends may fade, but
Never die!